Paperwork Podcast. Dopest podcast cooking. What's going on? It's another little segment of
loose facts and concrete opinions, man.
Meaning, whatever we say right here, don't you can't hold us accountable. Don't really.
And of course, we got Joe Bob from the mob back.
Joe Bob from the
Right
Joe
off
Bob
family
here.
back, man. What's up with the folks,
Repping
man?
that dope flavors.
You know it, man. You know, say
Shout out dope flavors. We
got
don't do
right
that
here,
enough.
Oh man, this heavy money right here, man. Heavy money ENT, man. Shout out my boy Mo Guns, man, out of the stack. You feel me? We got some shit rocking, man.
Shout out Heavy Money ENT, man. Shit.
Yeah.
Can I get a hat though?
Yeah, it's
Shit.
good, man.
Can
you know,
Did you
Can I
bring
get
any?
that?
No, I just brought the one. Just one.
Hey man, hey, next time you come back, man, tell your boy, man, hook it up with the hat. More Money ENT, we need a hat.
Yeah, and mention
shirt,
the buns.
whatever.
You know, I'm
Yeah.
always at a dope flavors.
oh yeah, it's all good, man.
Hey
Gotcha.
Buns, what's up with some
Dope flavors, man.
No flavors, man. Hey, shout out my other boy, Lions
Real.
Made Choice too, man. Drowsy, man. He got some
Okay.
good fire out there too, bro, as well. You feel me?
Yeah.
A lot of talent, bro. A lot of hard workers, bro. A lot of people really standing behind their product. You feel me?
Yeah.
Standing behind everything that they're doing, bro. Shout out Baldies in San Jose.
But hold on, because you know I'll be interrupted. Hold on, though, real quick.
Hold on.
watch
Next
this.
time, use your blinker when you cut me off.
When I use the
blinker, man.
When I use the blinker, I'm not asking to come over. I'm telling you, I'm fucking coming over.
Oh,
but
shit,
look at
big
here.
body coming. Hold on.
But see, you just mentioned the dope flavors, you know, Tree Game, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say some shit earlier about going to the dank stores back when it was lit? Did you say something earlier about had a problem at a dank store doing something?
Oh man, nah, man. I was selling some dank in front of a store, man.
Oh, in front of a store. I thought you was
Yeah.
going to a dank store to drop off.
Nah, bro, I almost lost my motherfucking
I thought you was a vendor.
toe, bud.
Oh, my
Nah.
bad. Well, it don't
I
matter
was a
then.
vendor, but we was in the parking lot with it. You feel me?
Then why you mentioning it? And this only happened one time in your life. It should the one time I tried to.
Man, I tried to
Push
go.
this
Man, I
back.
just went to go bust a play. You know what I'm saying? Had the same people out front of the store, like normal.
Yeah.
So I parked my car on this side. The people that's in front of the store is right there in the middle.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then there's this car. So you know what I'm saying? I go to the car, bust a play. Whoever was in the middle got mad at somebody. I see the crowd disperse. You feel me?
Uh-oh.
So
Oh, you
I
have to
look like
fight.
I'm about to go towards my car, but they get to clapping at one of the dudes in the you feel me? So I get running the other way away from my car. I feel the bullets coming towards me. I turn around, dude that's getting shot at's running behind me. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, bro, I ain't nigga go that way, go that way.
Go your way.
What the fuck you
Ricky.
doing? I'm running, man. I'm running full stride. And you know your foot's going up and down, right? Man, I felt something hit my fucking pata, bro. Oh, my pata, bro. But you gotta keep going. You know what I'm saying? I had to keep going. And I felt it under my big toe, bro. I was like, oh, man, I'm about to be a diabetic, man. I'm about to lose a toe, man. Man, I'm running, hobbling. I run around the whole spot. I jump back in my whip. I get wiggity, you feel me?
Wasn't even shot.
Man, nah, bro. I thought I was. I was calling my phone. The hood doctor like, you gonna have to sew it back on, man.
Shots is so
what
strong.
was it on your
thigh.
It hit your soul, your rubber?
Man, it hit the floor. It must have hit the floor, bro, because it hit my foot mid-stride, but didn't puncture my foot. But I got to the spot. I took off my shoe, you feel me? And the bullet fucking came out. And it looked like
damn,
it
it
was grazed
landed
off
in
the
your
ground.
shit.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
what
I had a
was
hole in
saying.
the bottom of my shoe and shit.
Man, I didn't know
I
that.
thought I lost my foot, bro. I thought I was gonna be called Limpy or something after. You know what I'm saying?
You possibly got shot in the best place ever. And you're like, oh my God, no.
Bro, I'm
Hey.
telling
Not the
you,
foot.
I was more mad that the dude was following me, motherfucker.
Limpy
You the one
gunplay.
that shot at Limpy gunplay.
Limpy
Oh,
gunplay.
y'all ain't shit.
Yeah,
Hey, but
Limpy
look,
gunplay.
bro.
the epic failure here was I thought you was talking about you was like being a vendor at a dank store or something.
I was a
used to do
vendor
that
in front of
shit.
the hood store.
You cleared
You know what I'm
blatantly.
saying?
With a little bag and everything. You almost got
Right.
shot for nothing.
Man, almost. It wasn't even my fault. That's what I was mad about. Shit.
It never barely
Bro.
is.
Hey, you be getting roasted in the comments, bro.
So what?
In the comment section, bro, you be getting roasted, man.
I
You need to
noticed
stop
that
interrupting
shit. Man, my
motherfuckers.
partner called me yesterday. He's like, he read every one to me. I'm like, that's enough. He's like, no, there's more. I'm like, man. You know. And I'm not going to try to defend it or nothing. Like, can I be more professional and chill a little bit? Probably. I'll be like, hyphy. That's why we thought we would work. Because you be calm and I don't never be calm.
Right.
Yin yang.
But the
is
interrupting
mother.
part, I'm not excusing it or no shit, but like,
Yeah, like I was saying.
in the living rooms I grew up in, the loudest voices of one fucker being heard, we be just blatantly disrespectful. Like
Right.
that. So I'm not excusing it, but like, I'm working on it though.
Yeah.
I thought I did a good job, man. A week ago, and they would still hit me. They
Yeah.
tried. I think they found a chink in the armor. Like,
Right.
If
You
you
know,
go admit
but
it, and
no.
then
How they gonna
but
find a
mind you,
Chinese person in the
no
armor?
motherfucking nobody we interviewed yet.
Get it? He said
I did
chink.
again, right? Has been offended because you hung out with me before we recorded, so they know we cool. It's cool. I'm cool.
Right.
Cool.
Like the other side of the pillow, man.
The whole point of the game is to make, we're putting the shine on the guests. You know what I mean?
Y'all must be doing something wrong. You ain't getting hit.
Oh man,
shit.
We doing something right.
White privilege.
White privilege. I'm not even getting white privilege. I'm white than a motherfucker.
It's true. I'm a half. I got
curves. I got fucking blue eyes and white hair. What are you, a toe baby?
Shit, I was at the motherfucking beach the other day. I was really a Hispanic, my boy. My neck was red than a motherfucker. My back was wet as fuck. I was like, mama, I don't know if I should start being racist towards you because my neck is getting redder or start speaking Spanish because my back is getting wetter. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know, man, but we're going to figure it out.
Hey, you got the worst of both worlds.
Yeah, the worst of both worlds, for real, because I wasn't even a cool white person. I was Irish. You know what I'm saying? We were slaves too. The fuck? We didn't even own nothing.
Damn.
It's not even a known. Well, I ain't gonna diss it.
Yeah, man.
Anyway, back to these motherfucking comments. Look, get your own motherfucking show. I'm just playing with you. My bad. Again, man, I don't think none of our motherfucking our guests have been offended though. But I do it, and I noticed it's just regular chatting it up, and I talk fast, and I be talking hood shit, and I never slow down, and I be interrupting. I don't notice it till I gotta rewatch this shit. I'll be like, ooh, shut the fuck up, bro.
Hey, so shut the fuck up, bro.
It sounds like a Trump Biden fucking debate.
Nobody
sometimes.
calls my bitch
just going over each other.
Trump and Biden. How man? Are they really gonna debate?
I
want to see that shit. I want to see that because I want to see Trump climb the shit out.
Them motherfuckers is the same age, man. And Trump be still on his toes, and Biden about to fall asleep and be just. And is that a cat over there? Like, what,
bro?
It's sad,
bro. You see that one where he was like, there was someone talking and he walked over to a little girl right in the middle of some lady talking.
That.
I was like,
looked like he sniffed her hair.
Yeah, like what the fuck is this dude doing?
I told you 3 years ago. I was like, a lot of people won't go to like a White House, whatever they do, like Easy Went. Right. And we had that talk about 3 years ago, and he was like, shit, I would never go. I'm like, I'm going like a motherfucker. I'm gonna be with my fingers. I'll even let that motherfucker smell my kid's hair.
What the fuck?
I'm going to the White House. I'm gonna be in that bitch like, what? Taking selfies and shit. Like, what I can do?
I'm chipping his old ass. He sniffed my baby hair, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Well, obviously, it's a joke. I be joking.
I know it's a joke, but I'm not joking. I
touched my daughter's hair. You better have some. I don't even know how to say that.
You better not be sniffing.
Don't touch the kids.
Yeah, if you gonna sniff something, at least buy a bag there.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? I know you can get it from your son.
We can bag on all of it, but I know where this is leading, motherfuckers. Like, I'm more Democratic like that than Republican like that, but I agree with both sides of shit that's going on. And what we never do is just get together, figure out what everybody's talking about, and to decide together and go be that. We don't go lobby no shit downtown Sac where we at. We don't do nothing, man, because we bark about it. So that's like, in my world, it's like saying, I would have won the fight if I'd have showed up. He didn't show up. That shit don't even, that's Neo. That don't even beat it. Motherfucker don't exist. But there's problems in government. Always has been.
So you being a Democrat?
I've been a felon my whole fucking life. I never voted.
So you being a Democrat?
Me leaning that way.
You like Biden?
I grew up broke. I'm not a Biden guy. Biden was necessary instead of Trump.
You can't lean on one leg, bro.
Bro, that's right. Hey, look, for real, do y'all vote? Because I don't. Look, but I try to push people's opinion about. I know a lot of people that grew up on food stamps be like, man, fuck bum ass motherfuckers on food stamps.
Hold on, man.
You grew up on food stamps. What?
Yeah,
I don't do. That's the part I don't do.
Hey, if you got EBT for sale, I'm buying.
The whole argument is whack, man. We ain't gonna never stop the money that pushed it all. But what we also don't do is link up and make a decision. We can hella do that.
I'm fucking with Uncle Donnie on this one.
If you a Donald Trump?
Oh, bro. Like, if you gotta pick your poison, I'd rather pick the dude that's where money was coming in and shit. You feel me?
For the crook world, this is what frightened me. You got a real out loud crook. Not just before this, whatever just happened with his charges, just in general, right? You have
a sleepy crook.
And then you got like the hidden motherfuckers that don't let you know it. I'm almost nervous. Like, we got a brave ass crook motherfucker in there. Like, what? Like, I think we should keep that shit secret. I want my crook in the White House that I don't know about it type of crook.
I mean, at least he being honest though, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's deeper than that, man. I mean, I could go on and on.
Like, would you rather have somebody sneaking behind your back?
Years back, the racism shook me a little bit. I didn't like that. The years back, this motherfucker was a Democrat. Now, all right. That I'd fuck my daughter, she was my daughter. I got daughters. I'm like, hell no. So there's a bunch of shit, but I don't fuck with them really. I told you guys, I told on one of the podcasts, my kids go to like a half redneck school. A lot of the dads be rednecks. And I was fighting with one of my cousin one day. The next day I went and got this fuck Trump tattoo. Showed up at the school. I'm like, look at that. Motherfuckers are getting away from it. Like, oh man, looking around like if they're in danger. I'm like, what, man? It's a fucking tattoo. Who gives a fuck? They're like, man, you crazy as a motherfucker. I'm like, yeah. Oh, you didn't know I had it? Look how dope that is.
Oh,
right underneath all-star criminal.
He got a stick figure,
which makes it dope than a motherfucker.
With the outline of Trump with his hair.
Isn't that funny? You know the ones that say "fuck it," but it's like "fuck him."
Yeah.
Man, I tried to have a dude put this on the hat at Lids. He was like, "Oh no, I can't do that." Well, I won't split that stuff up. Like, why can't you do it? I don't care which way you lean. Make fucking the border of the hat, dude.
Hey man, what if Trump gave you $1 million though?
I don't give a fuck. I don't fuck with suckers.
Nah, bro, you ain't no sucker.
One example. Hold on.
You had Joe talking.
Let me try to give me one more. Hold on. Give me 90 more seconds.
I use this shit for my benefit. I know what it is.
I don't give a fuck what he said.
That's how I keep my money. That's how I keep
too.
my money. I started LLCs just to not pay taxes. You feel me? I mean, I got this shit going just to do it, bro. Legitimate ways, bro, to make money and win off this shit. And then tell somebody, yeah, I might go grab that bitch by her pussy.
Right. So hold on.
What the fuck? At least you don't want
we just ain't see no presidents do that shit. But just one like an example, maybe you could kind of relate to street shit in our lives. But this motherfucker put the tariff on China. He's like, fuck them. But that same year, you done did over 20 business dealings for your own personal company with them. That's like someone telling me don't buy dope from that fool. Fuck that. Come to find out, they got the cheapest dope and you buying it there. I'm like, oh, fuck with you, bro. But I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying.
I'd have done the same thing.
That's hypocritical. You can't play like that.
You can't say that you're not gonna do this.
So
shit
my standards is different than y'all. My standards is different as
position to get the M's like that.
My
you
legs
feel me?
is solid. I stand
like I'm gonna keep it solid, bro. Like as long as it ain't no like snitching shit, no pedophile shit, something like that,
hey,
no suckers. They
those
do
were always
business
my
with no
standards.
suckers.
Joe Bob,
you feel me?
I swear to God, those were my
God bless the
standards.
game. You know what I'm saying? That I fuck with it, bro. Of course, bro. People are gonna say, "Oh, well, they're making inside deals." Of course, if I had someone telling me which stocks was gonna go up, I put my money into it too. I really want them to start sending me some checks.
Let's get to the juice of Trump since we on Trump right this second. You know, my cousin was like, "I hope Trump get there." In the beginning of it, I'm like, "Yeah, let's just hope that he don't let Russia and China like hang out." Then you can do business with them both. I feel like we're in danger if he is in power because he'd be like, oh, yeah, they're cool. Like, they probably tricked this idiot type of shit. Like,
hell no.
Don't fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then again, we never had boots on the ground here.
You got a point. You got a point. But
no, he doesn't.
I mean, he got a point.
It's fine.
He could be out finessed by China or Russia or whatever.
I mean, mind you, the first weekend, he undid all the shit we had on Russia. Like, no, here, bro, I'm going to lift it for you. Like, why, motherfucker? Because you got the video you getting pissed on him? Like, stop. What are you doing?
So do you think?
So that's weird to me. So I'm just looking at the bigger picture, first time ever.
So do you think that Trump was on Epstein Island? Like
Probably.
they have?
Nah,
I
mean,
there's pictures of them hanging out at a party, so I don't know where they
was. For getting at another dude's 6-year-old daughter. He chalked cuz.
He was probably jealous. He was probably jealous. Like, man, that's mine, bro.
I seen that motherfucker dancing in the club with some badass biddies. You feel me? He was all into grown titties.
Nah, seriously.
You feel me? He like, no little kid shit.
Hey, but you could say the same about Epstein because he was in, he was in the same club.
He gets a death penalty from jump.
Kicked out. He got
He's not even.
Maybe, but.
Definitely Biden. Definitely Biden. Biden for sure.
I don't know because Biden hasn't been in the conversation with the Epstein.
So hold on. So peep this. This is my conspiracy theory of it, right? I'm like, why would the Democrats even run this fool? I'm guessing that they're so lost in all that dumb shit they've been doing. Mind you, I've never voted. I ain't nothing officially the fuck at all, but I appreciate y'all trying to fire me on something. Anyway, I'm guessing if they think if they put him in office, maybe he'll die or they get him up out of there and then Kamala run the shit.
Well, we can all
That's
hope.
what my conspiracy is.
That bitch
No, I get all that part.
Too.
I get the DA part and all that part. But I'm guessing the Democrats, dumbass, they probably thinking, well, she's a woman and she had black and
that's
from
worse,
India.
Would you let your women drive your car?
But these people,
why you gonna let her run the country?
I'm for real. I'm trying to, but for real. In that world, they try to be groundbreaking about some new shit. So I'm just talking on that side of it right now. I ain't defending it like that.
Well, Mexico just had a woman president.
Yeah, first mistake. Exhibit A.
This bitch cooking for the whole country? Hell yeah. That's not a job for
How you gonna be a president of a country and stay in the kitchen at the fucking office? I don't even know.
You can't give her more than one job.
You can't run shit. No, you can't give her more.
Bitch is incapable.
Yeah, what? Cooking and cleaning and doing laundry. What
else? Who don't know
women?
We know what you specialize in.
What you gonna do? Clean up Mexico?
Damn.
With a broom and a mop and shit?
I was raised by a single mother, man. She ran the household. So,
yeah,
I mean, if she could run a household with 3 bratty ass kids.
Shit, mine did until her dude whooped her. Man, about once a week.
Nah, man. See, I'm a firm believer, bro, in that a man runs a household. You feel me? And your lady's supposed to follow suit. You feel me? You might say, "Oh, nigga, you old school." I don't give a fuck, bro.
Yeah.
Like, if my lady, she understands. I run the household. I make the decisions and shit like that. If you have something that you don't agree with, we can sit down and talk about it behind closed doors. We don't ever argue.
I'm not your complete department.
But what if the man ain't there?
What if the man ain't there?
What if the man cut out?
Well, shit, then you have to do it.
He got to go to work. Why? What you talking? Like, give her an excuse to cheat?
Yeah. Call me. I'll give you advice. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't worry. I'm a phone call away. You don't know what to do next? I'll tell you.
Hit up Joe Bob on IG.
Hit up Joe Bob. Yeah, man. It's all good. Joe Bob 925, man.
We talked last time. I married a motherfucker that can't cook, that sounds funny. I don't know if it does actually, but it ain't funny to fuck at all. And I told you last time, the one time I was out fishing or something, and she called. She said, "Man, the chicken been in there like 3 hours at 165. It ain't done." Bitch, did you read the directions backwards? The internal temperature got to be 160. I didn't even know oven could be on 165. Why don't you just call me first while you was fishing? Oh, you stupid too? Oh, shit. We getting a divorce right now, actually. Shout out to learn your lesson. Real.
Should have learned how to cook.
Fuck.
Yeah, man.
Bueno.
At the door.
No.
Somebody at the door.
Not quieter, motherfucker.
You guys looking for a singer?
Nope.
Damn.
They are 2 doors down, homie. That was the police like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I locked that. They're coming in quick.
We looking for a singer.
You looking for a singer?
Not really.
You about to be looking for an ass whooping. I'm just kidding.
Interruptions.
said they
Anyways,
coming.
man, back
Bitch.
on topic, man. Shit.
Conspiracies and ghosts and shit. I asked him earlier, what's hot? Like you conspiracy and ghosts?
You believe in ghosts?
No, I believe in God, motherfucker.
You believe in ghosts?
Hell yeah.
You think God was a holy ghost?
I believe the Holy Ghost is the only one. He get one pass. One pass. That's
This
my
motherfucker
guy.
just told Donald Trump not to be a hypocrite. Look at this motherfucker.
I get one.
I get one.
I get a mulligan if you play golf.
Hey, look.
Just one.
My cousin, right? He's a paranormal investigator, right? And
You got a cousin that's paranormal.
Yeah, he's a
investigator?
paranormal
tell him what
investigator.
paranormal
Yeah.
means.
Your family fucked up.
Nah, hey, so he makes those boxes where you can
That's pedophile
listen
shit,
to
right?
shit. No, it's not pedophile shit.
He's
No,
PI.
let me tell you. So I asked him one day. I said, "Hey, what's the most haunted place you ever been to?" He goes, "You want to know the truth?" I said, "Yeah."
Church.
He said, "Grandma's house."
Oh,
I was like, "Nah, for
Same
real,
grandma?
dude." But yeah, we have the same grandma, right? Out there in Oxnard, right? And I was like, "For real?" He was like, "Yeah, that's the most haunted place." But like thinking back, there was a lot of crazy shit that happened at my
Like
grandma's
creeps
house.
and
Like
sounds and
crazy
shit?
shit. Like no, like
If a motherfucker don't wake you up and start talking to you, like, fuck you, ghost.
Nah, I mean,
Make
like,
whatever noise you want.
when my grandpa died, he was in the hospital, right? He had a heart attack the time he died and shit. Me and my cousin were right there. I remember we were watching TV and we were just, it was the middle of the daytime. It must have been like 4 in the afternoon.
3 days
right?
later, he was there too. Like, Jesus.
No.
What's up?
All of a sudden, all the pots and pans just fell out. And all the fucking in the kitchen. We were in the living room.
So
we
he's
went
probably
around and
hungry. He was
looked,
looking out.
Like, oh shit. And we ran out the house hella quick. I was like, man, we didn't go back in that motherfucker until someone came home.
Yeah.
But not only that, there have been
Scary.
stories, right, over time about like my sister went to go get a bag, right? Everyone was leaving. She went to go get the bag, my grandma's purse out of her room. And so she said when she went in there, dude, and she must have been like 6, 7 years old. She said in the mirror there was a lady talking to her in the mirror, and she got
that's that
scared.
one.
And
That'll do it.
she said she seen the lady in the mirror talking to her, and she
We leaving
ran out.
I don't believe it goes currently, but let that happen. I'm like, all right, then we moving and everything.
No.
Today's the day.
Fuck
We got
everything
one
in here.
bag. I
Fuck
grew up like
everything
this.
in
We fine. Let's go.
Hey, that it scared
Fuck,
the
she
shit
got
out of
furniture.
her. But not only that, like I remember me and my cousin, right? And this is a whole lot of stuff that happened in my grandma's house. Once he said that, I remember all the shit.
Yeah,
right?
it starts coming back.
So me and
huh?
my cousin, right? We're hella little. She has a doll, right? And I remember it vividly. And we're outside. Everybody's talking in the kitchen and shit. So we're outside. We're just playing and shit. And we just seen a shadow on the side of the house. Nobody's outside. Everyone's inside. The door's locked. Whatever. Seen a shadow. So we ran to the back. Seen the shadow again. And mind you, no one's there, but we just see a shadow, and it was like you had to be there. But we ran back, dude, and then her doll's head is off. Like it just fell off.
Yeah.
Like
Get it straight.
that shit never
you
happened.
believe that a
before.
shadow stole the doll head?
No, I didn't say
That's
that. I'm
scary.
just saying the fucking shadow was there. I've never seen it before. You know what I mean? And never seen it after. But it was you had that feeling. We both had that feeling. We looked at each other and we're like, holy shit.
Are we both
And,
scared?
yeah, we were fucking
You know who we
scared.
call
as
them?
shit.
Let me
Howard?
ask you something. Do you think your grandpa was mad that your grandma wasn't in the kitchen?
She was in the kitchen. That's the problem. But this was before my grandpa
You
died.
need to be
That
who
happened.
thinks his cousin is. You solving all the crimes.
Yeah, bro, I got this.
Hey, yeah, you got this.
Sports.
Put a new bitch back in the kitchen. This shit stop happening.
So you ain't never seen no paranormal shit?
Nah, I mean, I hope not. I thought it was God shit and shit. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know shit. I don't know everything officially and no shit, but yeah, I got hit one time by this light that lit me up.
Yeah, red, white, and blue, right?
And I felt, I don't listen to country, but like I felt like higher than any drug has ever got me in my motherfucking life. It was crazy. I never forget that though. And this is crazier too. It was do this part. It was at church in juvenile hall at 14, and I only went on that Wednesday because the girls was in there. And that motherfucker was like, Capital Christian got banned and shit. They're like, man, if you really want to stop this clown shit, just say it. You don't got to say it quietly. No one got to know. And I was like, fuck, I'll say it quietly, bam. And I said, light went up from above the band, shot over by the basketball hoop, hit me in the chest. I stood up, started clapping. My homies like, fuck you doing, man? I'm like, I don't know, man. Pull me down and shit. Like, what the fuck is happening? I swear to God, though. So it was either ghost or God's real. You know what I mean?
I believe
Could it
that.
be
Holy
both?
Ghost, that one.
The
Yeah.
Holy Ghost.
There you
What
go.
about you? You ever seen anything paranormal?
Shit, I seen a couple things, man, but like, I don't know. It was more like in my grandma's old house in San Bruno. It was weird, bro.
That make it creepy. It's always
It
in a
was
grandma
weird.
house.
Yeah, because it was like an older house, and you had to go up the stairs to go up to a room, and it almost felt like an attic. It was like a tiny stairway, and I remember sleeping. I remember having this weird ass dream, bro. You know what I'm saying? That I just like got up, went into the closet, like in the room all the way up, and then turned right, and it was like a door to hell or something, blood. Like you see monsters, all types of shit up in there, bro. Woke
In a
up
dream?
and was like, yeah, but I don't know if
That
I
don't
was
count.
dreaming.
You see- yeah,
you
no,
feel
you
me?
seen a ghost in your
It
dream.
was Manny. It was Manny.
How old were you?
Shit, I must have been like 4 or 5. But that's really the only shit I remember. Shit, really, for real.
Yeah.
I mean, I be feeling shit like I go to my partner, rest in peace, my nigga Sel Luis. Shit, I go to his pop's house and shit every once in a while, and you'll hear shit moving around. He'd be like, "Oh, Sel's here, fucking around." You know what I'm saying? So I be hearing shit like that. So I mean, I believe it for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's some souls that don't want to go.
Yeah.
Can't. I don't know. You
Yeah.
feel me?
See, at my grandma's house, right? They seen so much stuff there. They named their ghost. They called her Florinda, right?
Florinda.
Florinda.
You in
That's
trouble
what
if you
they
name a
just-
ghost.
because
That's like keeping a
they-
stray cat.
Well, because she, all sorts of weird stuff would happen over there, right? So one time they come to visit us in Stockton, right? And my grandpa had an old Ford pickup, like a 1974 pickup, nothing electric on it. You know what I mean? It's just
Wait,
straight
we got
stick
that part.
shift, right?
75.
So I'm
First one
sleeping
with
on
this.
I'm sleeping on the couch, right? My grandparents got my room and shit, so I'm sleeping on the couch. And then all of a sudden, his horn starts honking. And this is no alarm on it, nothing, but his horn starts honking. It's an old-ass truck.
It was
They got no
Florinda.
electronics.
It was her.
So, yeah, so they got up there like, oh, that's Florinda. So he goes over there, and he unplugs the battery. I was like, what the hell is that? He was like, that's the ghost of Florinda. She'd be doing that, right?
She be riding
So
laps and shit.
after he did that, she must have got mad because, they all went to bed. I'm on the couch, and all of a sudden, boom, 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 on the window. And I'm looking, and I don't see nothing. All I'm hearing is boom, 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 like pounding on the window.
That bitch
And
ain't
I'm
honking
like,
the
what
horn
the
no
hell?
more.
So they got up, and they said, yeah, that's her. And my grandma said a blessing and a prayer and shit. And I was
Yeah.
like, bro, that's some weird-ass
Hey,
shit.
let me look.
know
If
what I
you
mean?
say a blessing and a prayer once, and the motherfucking person hit the horn or the window again, you leave now. Don't be stupid. What are you, weird? What this was poltergeist? I'm not playing with you.
No, but when they
I
left,
had a lot of people try to kill me from behind, like where you can't see them, like drive-bys. I'm like, these motherfuckers, I don't know who it is. Let a ghost do me like that. I'm like, bye. Fuck it.
hey,
Yes, I'm not.
but when they left,
Oh, you win.
nothing happened after that at our house.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You
I
know
never
what
heard about a traveling ghost. I've heard traveling nurses.
Yeah, they do
I
that
heard
shit.
of traveling ghosts
Hey,
though.
it was some weird shit, but like my cousin said, the most haunted place he's ever been to, and he's been, he's done all the tours and shit
Yeah.
with like the most
Well, that
haunted
just
places.
goes to
and
show
all
you how
that.
fake that shit be.
He's on YouTube somewhere too. I gotta get his YouTube channel.
Yeah,
But,
man.
shout out to my cousin Robert, man.
Shout out Robert.
Yeah,
Yeah, the ghost
Roberto.
PI.
yeah,
You know what I'm
Private
saying?
detective or whatever it's called. Private investigator for ghosts.
Young Bobby.
yeah. Private investigator for ghosts, but yeah, he does that shit. Those boxes, they
His
really
name
work.
is, his company's called Ghost Suckers.
Whoa, whoa.
Like that?
Boss.
Like that?
Hey man, no Diddy
Y'all
or something,
like
bro. No Diddy,
No
no
Diddy.
Diddy.
Y'all
Oh,
like
speaking of
the
Diddy.
pose, he said.
Speaking of Diddy.
What? You can pin cocaine
Bro.
and drugged up pussies.
Bro.
I'm just playing.
What's up, blood? What's up with all this shit I hear about Diddy, bro?
Bro, you seen that Cam Capone about the his bodyguard talking about Busta Rhymes is gay?
Oh, he a F.A. Jigga? No.
Oh,
I
man.
feel like,
No.
Busta
he said
Rhymes
flag
got
it on
outed
the L.
for
I
being
feel
gay.
like I can't believe that, but who knows, man? This motherfuckers is weird.
You ever see that old Delirious and shit with Eddie Murphy about
Yeah.
Mr. T?
Did Eddie Murphy
Absolutely.
get caught with a tranny or something back in the day too?
He did too, which crushed me because that was my motherfucking idol growing up.
I'm staying away from Hollywood, Pop.
Hey, you know what I think it is though? I think it's the money. Like, you got so much money, you're capable of doing so much things, but you're really not. You can't go do regular shit no more. You can't get no pussy, you can't get no whatever. And
So you do weird shit?
Hella weird shit. It seemed like all of them. They're like, well, fuck it. I guess I'll just go retarded now and gay and all kind of shit. Like,
But Busta Rhymes though.
nah, guess what I'm saying? He looked like he'll whoop a motherfucker up still.
You know what,
Higher
bro?
learning this shit. Come here, Remy. Like, he'll fuck you up.
No, bro, because it reminded me, I went to Penn State. I was reading this book. It was about Julius Caesar shit, right? And everything I'm reading about this book is kind of like today's era. Like they had the Republic, you feel me? And they were talking about how the people in the Republic are pretty much like our government, you feel me?
Yeah.
Government officials.
They had a Senate.
Yeah, but they had fucking a republic. So they had stories about those people that were doing weird ass shit too. Like some of them had like hella little kids that they spawned. Some of them were fucking raping people, shit like that, bro. And it's just the same thing, just history repeating itself, just in a different light. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So in another couple 100 years or 1,000 years, whatever it's gonna be, if the world's still around, there'll probably be books and movies about how these people were doing that weird shit too.
That was the Roman Empire, right?
Yeah, the Roman Empire.
for sure.
And they ruled for what, thousands of
300
years?
Bro, the
Something
samurais
like
is
that.
weird like
Yeah.
that. They
It's
be
300
putting
something
makeup
years.
on, white face.
We're like the
weird
new
shit.
Roman Empire.
Exactly.
And
Not?
250 years.
Yeah, it was about 250 years. I remember because Julius Caesar was the first one. Then they had Julius Augustus or Octavian, and then, you know, they had Marcus Antony, shit like that, going crazy. Cleopatra, like there was so much history behind it, and all these emperors and all the shit that was going on, bro. There was just weirdo after weirdo after weirdo.
Yeah, there was
You know what I'm
heavy
saying?
orgy,
And
whack
yeah.
boy, weirdo shit.
Yeah.
Well, that movie, what was that with fucking
What, Year
Russell
One?
Crowe?
The Gladiator.
The Gladiator.
Yeah, he was trying to knock boots.
He was trying with his sister. Yeah.
That was common.
And that was like
they
a
played
real
like
thing
that.
that
Human to
happened,
human,
you
and boys, all kind of weird shit.
Hey, yeah,
On
he was
everything.
like that.
That's what they
weird
say.
shit.
I don't know. I wasn't
That's
there.
probably why Biden like his little daughter and shit, bro. It's weird. They're all
crazy.
weird, bro. Here we go again, huh? Fuck Sleepy Joe.
Hey,
Uncle Joe old, he doing, he a
He
yes man.
he
now.
ain't my uncle.
He a yes man now, but
hey, you heard about Bohemian Grove?
What's Bohemian Grove? I ain't
you don't
heard
know
that.
about that shit up in Humboldt?
Nah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
where the world leaders get together. And like,
They're supposed to be doing some weird shit.
Oh, that- well,
Alex
let's get- hold
Jones
on.
outed them out.
Oh
You
wow.
don't
I mean,
remember that?
they've been leaking that shit. But I remember when Alex Jones did it too. I seen
Right.
that shit too. But it's kind of like a Burning Man. Like there's gay tents and orgy tents and just her tents and all that whack shit, right?
I ain't heard about that.
They do
shit.
wild shit
That's
there.
new to me.
But the crazy shit about that is they said they're there making world decisions too.
Right.
These are all the world heads and shit allegedly there. But you can't get in there. Everybody knows it's there.
I mean, I don't know, bro.
You
If you
know.
think about it, bro, if 1% of the world owns fucking 90-something% of the money, bro,
Yeah, I
all the
agree.
money, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna
It's-
do whatever they want.
it's
I
all-
really don't even
it's
think
all-
my vote matters. You feel me?
It's a fact. It's
I
well.
think that's why they don't like my boy Uncle Donnie.
I don't
'cause
hold
he
on.
give
So
a
that
fuck.
particular
Thug
part of the
life.
statement, let me this argument. Like I said that for years too, but we don't utilize it. That's like saying I'll whoop your ass in a fight, but I ain't show up for it. So just shut the fuck up. Then like we're not getting together and going to try it. Cause Obama got in, and I figured immediately like probably ain't gonna get in. Damn,
Joe.
man, college people and different people, different races that never had before voted him in. I was like, damn.
Maybe.
Now, I make no mistake. I'm
So-
from like the hood, so when I seen that motherfucker in there shooting jump shots with a Newport 100 in his mouth, I was like, I love this fool, even though he's
Voting
like,
is like, look, voting is
he's like the
power
whitest
numbers.
brother ever and shit.
And you know it works because it happened with the homies in the pen, right? They did the hunger strike. You know what I mean? And that helped a lot of homies, right? So it was power in numbers. Not only was it just the homies, but it was everybody. Everybody from the Big Four got together and did a hunger strike. So they
Yeah,
had
what
no
country
choice.
that?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is the power in numbers works, and voting
That's what I'm
works,
saying.
right?
That's what I'm saying. We don't know. We ain't really doing it.
Because these motherfuckers want to, they want to be in power, right? And the only way they can get in power is if the people are behind them. Well, it's a bunch of dumb motherfuckers voting, not understanding what they're voting about, and they're putting the wrong motherfuckers in power. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just regardless,
Yeah,
like for
I
real,
vote.
if adults got together and chopped it up in different communities, like
Well, they
for
do.
officially, and we all just decided, on a group vote, like which one of these you got 6 good things, you got 16 bad things. Let's go with this guy this time.
Bro, but you know there's gotta be stupid
You're gonna
people.
lose.
You
We'll
got
take- we'll
stupid
take over
people
again.
voting, bro. There's retarded ass people voting
Yeah.
because they're talking about it's okay for your kid to say he's a cat and meow in school and shit.
so why-
you know what I'm saying?
right, real.
Bro,
You get a
I ain't gonna lie,
participation
bro. Like,
trophy.
I don't care, bro. I don't care if you're an FA jigger, bro. Shit don't mean nothing to me. You feel me?
F.A.
You know what I mean? Straight up, bro.
Yeah.
Shit don't mean nothing to me, bro. But if you're talking about that this boy is gonna be using the same bathroom as my daughter, bro. It's problems,
that's-
bro.
that's-
You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
It's problems for me.
100,
and
right.
if this motherfucker say he come to
100.
school as a chandelier and he got a light bulb and shit
100.
going like this, you know what I mean? It's a problem,
That's
bro.
what-
You can't be giving in to
Fuck right. Hey, walk in the
stupid
bank
people.
tomorrow, tell me you identify as a millionaire, and I bet you don't get no million.
Yeah,
No,
straight
hell
up.
no.
I went to court and identified as an innocent white man. You know what
Well, I'm
happened? Still went to jail, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shit
Right.
was Boosie. So
That
I don't
shit
know,
whack.
bro. Like that's how I know people retarded than a
That shit
motherfucker
whack, yeah.
because they're saying, yeah, my kid, you have to respect that he identifies as a cat. And you have to give him a litter box. Get the fuck out and slap the shit out that kid.
Did you see where Marshawn Lynch got into it with them Karens because he made their kids cry because he told them get the fuck off my field and they were like, you made him cry. He was like, man,
Yeah. Welcome to the
is
real
there a
world.
man with you? Did you come with a man? She's
Yeah.
like, no, I'm the mother. I take it. He's like, ma'am, I need to talk to. I would rather talk to a man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna
'Cause
talk
you're
to
not
the
gonna
head of the
understand.
household. You feel me?
It's like these people is so soft that they're letting these words or this dude tell them get the fuck off the field. Man, if you go to the army, if you go,
Yeah, right.
like it's worse, 20 times
Right.
worse. He's preparing these kids for gladiator school, which
Well,
is
just
the
the
gridiron,
the
you know
regular
what I mean?
world we can't
football,
shit.
Probably
contact
the
sport.
military, they starting to lessen up too. I heard. I don't know.
Shit crazy.
But this is something I heard too, that the military is even trying to ease back on the way they're getting at people too, because people are getting their feelings hurt. So how the fuck you gonna have
That's
a whole
crazy.
army of people who's sensitive with words,
That's crazy.
can't eat peanuts? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What the fuck you gonna do? You gonna give them some peanut bread and
You got
peanut
a
butter
food
and jelly
allergy? Get the fuck
sandwiches
outta
and get kill the whole army?
Yeah.
That's supposed to protect the country? Nah, bro.
Like
That's
that.
just out.
Can you restart that?
Nah,
camera?
we be going. We
Turn it off,
crazy
turn it
like
off.
that. I agree.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think that's stupid, bro. That's why I think those people
That shit
shouldn't
crazy. So,
vote.
what's-
But the thing is, too, bro. Like besides them not voting, like you know what I'm saying. Like I fuck with Uncle Donnie. You feel me? And I don't know why they trying to take away abortions too, because ain't no Republicans gonna abort their babies. You feel me? That's all just dead Democrats to me.
You ain't shit.
You know what I'm saying? Straight up, bro. Fuck, let them do it, bro.
I mean, I'm just saying, stem
Shit.
cell research don't exist
Yeah,
without the taco.
go
This
for it.
fool said dead
Whatever, homie.
Democrats.
Yeah, bro, that's all
Nah.
it is, bro. Just dead
It's cool.
liberals, blood. It's all good, bro. Fuck you. You know what I mean? You got people with blue hair going in there to chalk the baby that they got.
So-
That the blue haired dude who says he's a dude that used to be a chick got pregnant by the chick that used
Yeah,
to be
this
a
shit
dude
whack.
or going to the abortion clinic. You know what I'm saying? It's fine
Shit
with me.
whack.
I don't think they should be reproducing anyways. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna make a life choice to vote for something you don't even know what gender you are? You know what I'm saying? Get out of here with
So
that,
when I
blood.
was young, I was told that like we Democrats. That period. That's what I was told. But all right. And I didn't give a fuck. But you know, later
really
on,
twist your arm there,
in the
huh?
last 20 years, just paying attention to shit, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, all right, well, and I see people I know that grew up broke, and they be like, yeah, I'm Republican, and I'm like, you grew up on welfare. Like, you raised your kids on welfare. You fucking with a party that thinks that people like you are scumbags, which is whack, but
Not
I'm just not
entirely.
feeling it. I'm just, as one small example. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to feed y'all this example that, like, I'm with people I fuck with, you know what I'm saying? What scared me was when the Trump got here, and the Republicans was like, yeah, fucking kill him. I'm like, whoa, 10 years ago, you thought me and all my friends was horrible people because it was bad shit going on, and you was fucking holding our feet to the fire. We were the worst people in the world, and now you're saying go ahead and do it? I just barely reached maturity and responsibility to a stage where I'm like, I'm here, guys. You're like, we're fucking out of here. Kill them all. I'm like, what the fuck? Where'd y'all go? I thought Republicans, honestly, all my life would like hold it down. They got militias, guns, all kind of, you know, whatever. Shit, they trying to break into the building and kill motherfuckers. I'm like, damn.
When I was broke,
Damn.
I was Democrat all day. But now that I got a little bit of change, I'm like, you know.
Now that I'm learning how to do taxes and shit,
You don't
hey,
vote
you know,
anyway. You
hey,
vote
sports,
sports?
sports,
You
sports.
even
You know what I'm
vote?
saying?
Y'all trying to roast me, but you don't even
Sports.
vote,
Just
though.
say,
Yeah.
I got a separate opinion, trying to roast me.
Now that I'm in a different tax bracket, I'm like, hey, bro.
Yeah, learning how to write shit
Crazy.
off from an LLC and stuff, man.
Hey,
You
we
talk
feel about shit
y'all
over
broke
there.
motherfuckers go ahead and pay them taxes, man. You know what I'm saying? I know how to write shit off.
Hey,
Hey, I?
I'm just saying, now that I'm in a different tax bracket, man,
Fuck
I'm like,
that,
hey,
scoot
man,
over.
hey, Republicans, hey, them tax cuts is looking real nice
Yeah,
right now.
man.
You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
man.
But
Shit,
Yeah.
the best
I mean,
tax returns I had was under Obama, real.
we still it's still fucked up for everybody, right?
Right.
Taxes.
Oh, they're gone?
No,
shit.
but the thing is, bro, like you just gotta, you see what the rich are doing, bro. You see what I'm saying? That's why it's good to be knowledgeable and to learn finances and money. It's like a language, bro. If you're gonna learn how to speak another language, you can learn how to speak finance. You can learn how to
Right.
speak money. You feel me? And you can learn how to use your businesses to your advantage, bro. You can learn how to write off the car. You can learn how to put your kids on the books and only pay them $13,990 a year or something like that, so they don't owe taxes, and use that as a write off because they're your employee.
Right.
And start a Roth IRA for them and or a college fund. and then let them work that up into a college fund. And if they don't want to go to college, they want to go to a trade school or a union or something, you can transfer that over to a Roth IRA. They have ways where you can start your kids off right and have them touching the M by the time they 30, 35.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
If you utilize the tax code.
Sure.
And now if you sitting here and you know what I'm saying, it's the bad thing about what they did was called redlining back in the day, right? So they had all these houses for sale. They had this money going into this school district, money going into that school district. You know what I'm saying? If you had this type of last name or this type of color skin, you probably wouldn't get approved for the house on this side with the good funding.
Right.
You got approved for this side with the bad funding.
Over there.
You know what I'm saying? So that way, and then of course there's more drugs being sold over here. People are going into poverty over here. You know what I'm saying? And so now they're not having the knowledge to do the stuff that's normal. That's a normal conversation on this side. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the thing is, what we could do is now that we have the internet, we have social media and stuff like that, bro. All you got to do is teach our people. You feel me? Bring up our people, bring up our gente, bro, and let them know that this is what we can do now. You feel me? We don't have to just sell dope, but we can. To get, you feel me?
Yeah.
But once you get to that next level, you need something to invest in, bro. We got
Yeah.
people to talk to now. We know how to start up LLCs and shit like that. You know
But
what
our
I'm saying?
people gotta listen though.
You're right. That's true.
So,
They gotta put action to the word. You know what I mean? Take them words and put it into action. Because if not, they ain't going nowhere.
Right,
You know
but
what I
I
mean?
know-
I had to learn that the hard way.
Yeah.
You know what I
Right.
mean? When I first got 18, dude, I didn't know. Man, I ran my credit up, dude. Fucking
Oh,
killed
yeah.
that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I got a $30,000 loan from a bank for a car, and I was like. So they gave me the check. They were like, just go to the dealer, whatever. And
yeah.
if you don't want this car, fucking go get another one. I was like, fuck a car, fool. I'm spending this $30,000, boy.
Back in the street. We back, baby.
That's the thing, though. We learning. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But we didn't have the outlets that we do now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The
Yeah.
thing is, the outlets that we have now is are you going to spend 3 or 4 hours of your day? Because I tell you, look at your phones. Look how much you scroll on Instagram and waste time. If you could cut that down just a little bit every day to start going into something a little bit more productive every day, you'll make the world of a difference in a year. It just takes 1% a day, man. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit of change to build yourself up and just get a little bit more knowledgeable about how money works and how you can do this and do that. In a year, bro, if you just start cutting down a little bit away from scrolling on the bullshit and looking up stuff that's going to benefit you,
Yeah.
man, I tell you, everybody's going to be in a much better
Yeah, don't
place in
sleep
1
on
year.
your dreams, man. You know, try to put a foot towards them. Try to invest in, and up in yourself. And if what you doing ain't working because you ain't making no changes, make them fucking changes because it's not going to change until you change it.
Yeah, man, because doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result is the
And the root
No,
of that,
it's insanity.
Insanity.
Yeah.
Insanity.
and
yeah.
the root of that is you being defeated with your own thoughts. You know, like you want to do this, but you keep thinking of a reason not to do it. Get the fuck up and go try.
Yeah.
Because it ain't gonna happen.
Or
You know
change
what I mean?
something up. But you don't have to
Change
make a
something.
big change, man. It just takes a little bit every
Yeah.
day.
A little bit, yeah.
Just a
sure.
little bit
I
every
mean,
day.
and that's what I try to do, man. I try to educate myself each day. You know what I mean? Because we learn every day. I've said that before
You
here on
do?
this podcast.
It don't
Yeah.
show.
I learn every day. You know what I mean? Yeah. You might not think it shows, but we learning everything every day. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
From, and it just takes just a little bit of scrolling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're already watching these dumb cat videos
Right.
anyway. You know what I
Right.
mean? Motherfuckers doing backflips and hitting their head. I mean, shit. Just get a 10, 20-minute educational video every day,
That's
man.
all
Learn
it
something
takes,
about the
man.
life.
That's all it takes.
But you know what I'll be on that? I'll be on that Anunnaki shit.
Dude,
like,
that
you know-
shit
you
is
know that
distraction.
shit?
That shit. Like, I get it. Lil John, dude, explained the entire thing to me in detail today. I'm like, this motherfucker don't
Well, I
know
thought
shit.
you
But
said
know,
cocky shit.
you know,
bro.
everything.
Where?
Don't really want to see his Google history.
No. Hey, but that Anunnaki shit though, man. Hey, that's real. The real history. and
Well, we
shit.
don't know. That's what we're saying. That's what we're being told. It was on the tablets, right? A full fucking story of the movements. Like, wow.
Well,
But-
they have something called the Rosetta Stone where they were able to translate.
Rosetta
it.
Stone. Hold on
Yeah,
a
the
minute.
Rosetta
Are we
Stone-
show?
No, it's that shit that
That's
they
some
had
reading or something for
the
little kids in
translations
ghetto.
from Sumerian, ancient Sumerian to
Yeah.
different languages.
Yeah.
So they were able to take that and they were able to
Allegedly.
decipher it.
Wow.
Yeah, allegedly, whatever. I don't know. I can't read
Right.
that shit.
Did you catch
But-
Terrence Howard on Joe Rogan? Talking
Yeah.
the way he talking, I was like, that fool, I already like that fool. He different
Hey.
level smart, but like, wow.
Hey, but now a lot of people were clowning him on that. You know what I'm saying? It's not true. Well, 1 times 1 equals 2.
Yeah.
But since I was a kid, I always thought that because like you times it 1 times 1, doesn't that equal 2? But I'm not a mathematician. I'm not smart enough to understand the way that shit works.
Multiplication is about sets.
Right?
Yeah, I know.
Well,
my
it should be
stats.
about multiplying
one set
shit.
plus one
Times 1 set.
One set is still just one set of things.
Yeah. Well,
That's-
I don't.
that's-
Like I said, I
that's
don't
the
understand
dupe. That's how we
mathematics.
keep being duped. And
I
shit.
don't understand mathematics.
But now I don't
enough
understand
to-
school
but
shit a lot.
From what Terrence Howard was saying, 1 times 1 should equal 2.
Should be 2.
And if
But it
you
equals one,
if you do math that way, then you can see
Zero don't have a
the
placement?
world. Then you can see the world differently.
Really, what hit me with that fool was the frequency shit. Like, just he be making sense, and I ain't usually fall for no conspiracy shit. You know what I'm saying? But like, unless it's like trying to get my partner out of trouble.
Pep's gone.
But you know, yeah, I don't know. I don't claim to know. And but so every time I want to like focus on something like that real heavy, I'm like, oh, it's a distraction. There's something else I need to do right now.
Yeah, well, you
I mean,
believe in
should be
conspiracies?
entertainment, but like, so I grew up on true murder. My mother was big on that. Like, literally grew up on all true murder stories, all serial killers, all mob shit. Like that's all we did at my house. My mother was into it. Just recently, the last 3 years, I don't even flood my brain with it no more. I see it's a distraction. I love it so much, and I tune into it so much. There's something else I can be doing. I don't play video games. I'm really good at them, but like, there's something else I can be doing. I can tell it's a distraction. It's trying to fuck with me.
Yeah.
It's trying to take away something from me. Cool for a minute, like when you set time for it. But if that's all you do, fuck that.
Right. Everything's a distraction from your real life, right? Entertainment. That's what entertainment is. It's a distraction from your real life.
Yeah,
Because
we try to distract you motherfuckers right now.
Yeah, you got to work. You got to, pay bills. You got to deal with the household shit, the kids. That's why I like
Distracting
watching
fun.
football. Football time comes on every Sunday, man. Leave me alone, man. I'm watching football. I'm watching the Raiders.
You know how I be interrupting, right?
Yo, you really
I don't wanna hear
distracted.
it.
You watching the
I don't wanna
Raiders
hear
to
it.
feel better about yourself, huh?
Oh, Raiders
Hey,
gang
man.
members up in here. Hold on a minute.
Hey, hold on, man. I know I can fuck with y'all, bro. Because if after everything the Raiders did to y'all, you can still root for them. I know you ain't gonna ever leave
Well,
my
you a
back.
Niners fan, right?
All
You a Niners fan, right?
All
You
time.
a Niners fan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you almost had two parades. But look here. What do you think about basketball, though? So right now, the Celtics done got the first three. Are they gonna just smear these motherfuckers and take a sweep? What's your guys' opinion on it? Do you do basketball? Like, I want Boston to win anyway, but they 3 up.
Honestly, bro, I think like sports. Like I said, blood. I was reading, going back to Julius Caesar books, bro. I was reading on it, and they were talking about Rome. They used to have chariot races, and there were different colors, right? Different color chariots, and they would have, like World Series or Super Bowls of chariot races, bro. And if their team lost, they would fight each other. They would burn the town down. They would riot. You know what I'm saying? Fuck shit up. Yeah. I'm just like, bro, going back to the Raiders, 2002. Did the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Went
When
from
they lost.
sports to chariots to back to the
bro, you tell
Raiders.
me after 2,000 years, the only thing that's moved up in the world is electronics, and you know what I'm saying? Not mankind's mind. So that's really one of my reasons why I don't get too deep into sports. You feel me? Because I feel like, I don't want to be
You
the
ain't getting
same
no
guy.
accolades from that.
Yeah, bro, I'm trying. Like, after seeing that, it kind of like veered me off of the sports and shit. That's why I try to go into something a little bit more productive. I understand why people do it and people like it and to bet on it and shit like that. Like, if I was good at gambling, you know what I'm saying, I would do it.
Well,
but,
I'm not heavy into sports. I don't play for the team. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
I'm not on the team. I'm not saying we
they ain't
won.
paying me.
Yeah,
I don't give a shit. You were like that, but I do like watching it. It's entertainment. It's like I'm so busy. I do so much shit that it's like,
Right.
2.5 hours out of my day on a Sunday. That's my
So the answer was no.
my
y'all
way to
basketball.
unwind.
That's what,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
I don't
you.
fuck with basketball.
Different neighborhoods.
Yeah.
I'm a Kings fan though, but I
I
don't
fuck with the SK.
Yeah.
I haven't fucked with basketball in a minute.
well, fuck
you know what I
that,
mean? Shit.
Yeah, I mean, I did like watching, like, you know what I mean, the Warriors playing, stuff like that. Like, I'll watch, like, some playoffs and shit, something like that, you know what I mean, football, the playoffs, Super Bowl, something.
Absolutely.
But to make it, like, my weekly thing or daily thing, nah, I haven't done that in a
No,
long
yeah,
time.
so, and again, the liberals I grew up in, the motherfuckers, it's ESPN no matter what. And I'm not that big into sports. Even my cousins and shit, they everybody I fuck with be on sports like that. Like, it's always ESPN, that's what they do. So you're always catching up. And I'm picky too. I'll do Raiders shit. I do football, but I do basketball a little bit. But that's all them motherfuckers do. They know everything. College, you name it. Like, damn man, that ain't my language. But let's get back to some comment shit since we was roasting me earlier. So with that comment you got hit with, man, they tried to penalize you with some shit for dropping ends.
Oh, yeah, bro. Yeah, man.
How you like that one?
Man, so, bro. Yeah, bro. I said, can I say it on here?
No.
You want.
All right, bro, because, look, bro, I'm from Antioch, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Antioch, bro. I'm 30 years old, you feel me? So, dropping the N-word, bro, saying niggas, it's nothing to us,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Only California's
Nothing.
pretty common.
Nothing. When I was in the pen, the homies was like, hey, bro, you can't be doing that like that, you feel me? On the
Yeah.
tier especially, for sure.
Yeah.
No problem. But, man,
What's
I'm
it
at
called
home.
when you get in trouble with a joint for that?
Huh? Oh, it's called do hella burpees.
What, did they got a name for it, or you just fucking, you're about to work out, motherfucker type shit? Yeah.
Yeah, you know. But, yeah, bro, so I said something. I forgot what the fuck, which one it was, bro. But I said nigga or something. and had hella people talking about on the comments, man, hey, ain't no nigga here. Hey, oh, all right, bro, I'm glad your transformation surgery went well for you. I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? One dude got at me, you feel me? But I did holler at him. Like I said, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? I have no...
You got it personally?
Yeah, no, like, we got the DMs and shit, bro, and it was cool. Jalisco's trucking company out of San Jose, bro. Shout out to the homie, you know what I mean? He had good insight on why he doesn't appreciate that and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But he wasn't saying, like, don't say it, you feel me? Like, hey, I don't agree with it because of this. Yeah. And I can hear you out when you do some shit like that.
He had been to the joint or something?
Yeah, he did a lot of time.
Older than you?
Older, yeah. Solid homie. Yeah. From San Ho. But, you know, the thing I like to say is, like, you can't dictate the way. You can't change my dialect, my vernacular, you know what I'm saying? I know how to be professional, and I know, you know, that there is different times and places, you feel me? Yeah. It's called social status of equality. You know what I'm saying? I can have an intellectual conversation with the CEO of a major corporation, you know what I'm saying? But that's them silver spoon fed motherfuckers. They don't know that our spoon goes this way and that way, because we can also go to the hood and be like, man, I'm Savioso CEO gang, you feel me? Right. But I can take into consideration where somebody's like, hey, bro, don't get at me like that. I don't appreciate it. Like, for sure, bro, I won't use that with you. But you're not going to change the way I talk to everybody else. And because if you saying I have, you know what I mean, what's the first fucking thing? You have the right to say whatever the fuck you want. Right. You know what I'm saying? Freedom of speech.
And then right bear arms.
Yeah, because if you're going to talk shit, you might as well have a gun. You know what I mean?
Say something else.
Yeah, but the thing is, like I'm okay with you saying that you don't want me talking to you like that. That's cool. But if you trying to say I can't say this type of shit, you got me fucked up.
Well, so the cat you responded to, you got with him though, and y'all ended up like cool with it.
Yeah, no, we cool, bro. Like I said, bro, like I'd rather, like, it's okay to come sideline and holler at me, man, and be like, hey, bro, but like, you can't put nobody's ego into a conversation either and try to belittle someone or be demeaning to somebody either, you know what I'm saying? Right. You always want to take the ego out of the equation and say, hey, this is what I want to holler at you about, you feel me? Because if you try doing that and belittling somebody, demeaning somebody in public, bro, their ego's in there also. As far as, you know, I'm a man, I ain't going to be talked to like this, you know what I'm saying? And you might get with it, but the thing is, when you pull someone to the side and you have a good conversation with them, bro, you don't have to agree with them, but I can respect where you coming from. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's the same way I feel about people calling me dog. Like, I'm not a
you
dog,
don't like
bro.
that?
I don't call them. Nah, I don't.
Y'all motherfuckers might have said that to me, and I might have caught wind, and I try not to, but like, that's such a common word. Like, where I'm from, it's crazy.
Look, like, I understand that's how people talk. It's in their vocabulary. But, you know, I'll get at someone respectfully and be like, hey, bro, you know, I'm not a dog fool. Don't call me a dog. You know what I'm saying? And just how I grew up, where I came from. And the same thing, like, I grew up saying the N-word, like, all day. Like, I grew up, it was normal, nothing. But I just, for me personally, I choose not to say it anymore. You know what I mean? And that's just my own personal choice. Nobody got at me. Nobody said nothing. I mean, I got family that's black. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's not an excuse. I'm not trying to pull one of those. Oh, I got friends.
Yeah, I got color TV.
But nobody's ever got at me. You know what I mean? And they all know it comes out of love and out of respect. Everything I say, but I just choose not to do it on my own just because I don't want to.
And the explanation in Northern California, man, and ghettos, hoods are so integrated with different cultures, and that was what it was strong before they were like that. It just bled down into the rest of people living there. And it'd be Mexicans, Asians, you name it, and they were Russians, you name it, neighborhoods and ghettos. And 3/4 of these motherfuckers be like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like, they with it. So and nobody's checking nobody. It's good. I personally know some brothers that be like, man, that's weird. But it's just so common now. Them was old heads, you know what I'm saying?
But it's all about respect, right? If you respect somebody, like if I
knew someone didn't like you, wouldn't do it.
Right. If I ask you, hey, don't call me a dog, right? Out of respect, you know what I mean? Cool. And if I say something with somebody and they say, hey, you know, please don't get at me like that, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to come at you crazy, but just, you know, out of respect. You got to respect it as a man, you know what I mean? Because I expect somebody to respect my wishes, you know what I mean? Don't call me dog, you know what I mean?
And that goes back to the social status of equality, man. You know what I'm saying? If we all equal, I should be able to hear you out the same way you'll hear me out. You know what I'm saying? Right. And that respect's got to be both ways. But once that shit starts varying, and you know what I mean?
Shit. I mean, if you don't give no respect, you don't get no respect.
Sure.
You know what I mean? And like, you know, because, you know, it slips, right? Sometimes I'm like, hey, dog, bro, I already asked you once. You know what I mean? Oh, my bad.
I get it with y'all's thing.
Hey, 3 times. Hey, bro, I already asked you. You know what I mean? Like, say it again and we don't have a problem. You know what I mean?
So from an outsider's viewpoint, but I see it right when just a second ago, like, y'all ops type of shit, like, they be saying that shit a lot. Yeah. So it's not just the other cats in Northern California, you know what I said, that they do that. It's all of it. So
Well, I mean,
Again,
like I
just
said,
notice if I'm like, "What's up, dog?" It's never disrespected. That means, "What's up, brother?" Like I said, when I call my partners, I'm like, "What's up, bitch ass motherfucker? What your bitch ass doing later?" That means I love you, bro. And what are we doing later? Literally, and they know it.
that
You
word.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't use
I
that
don't
That's
word.
real shit though. I'm not catering to motherfucker that don't know what I know.
I don't
My
hang
neighborhood.
out
That's
with
how
bitches.
we talk.
No.
We was like, "What's up, loved one? Fuck your mama."
I don't hang out with bitch ass motherfuckers, so I'm not gonna call my homie
That's
a
some
bitch
snowflake
because
shit.
I don't do that.
I'm just
shit.
saying. I get what you're saying. Like that, holding that kind of respect that's big dog, and that's. Here we go. I didn't, you know what I'm saying, but like I take that as pride. Like that's dope.
If
that
I
is
call
dope.
you a bitch, that means I think.
But you
you're
gotta
a
remember.
bitch.
There's gotta be a line somewhere.
Yeah, and so you gotta remember. It seemed like y'all's politics is the only politics. Like standing on that shit. Most motherfuckers ain't.
Yeah, I'm standing on it, bro.
Yo, be loose about taking the offense. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well,
unless somebody means it. You know what I
Also,
mean? That's my opinion.
you don't want to open the door for other people to think it's okay to get at people.
Right, right. Me and
That's
Jim,
why
we
I
had that
won't.
about
That's
that a
why
few
I won't
times.
joke about.
'Cause I'll
my
roast my
folks.
partners, yes.
Yeah, I won't do it in public though. You feel me? Because if somebody else tries to chime in, we don't know this motherfucker. I damn near got a chip. Don't be
exactly what I
disrespecting
was
my partner,
told by
you
my
feel me?
brother, yes.
So,
It's your fault.
yeah, exactly. So it's my fault for
That's
opening the door
crazy.
and letting people think it's okay. So that's why I just keep that shit out the. I keep that shit out the mix. I don't do the bitch word, none of that shit with none of my folks.
no, I get
and I
it.
don't roast
Yeah.
in public. You feel
Yeah.
me? I don't roast.
Well, that's the
but
thing.
yeah.
So how
'Cause I'm like, look,
you
we'll
how
just
you
get
talk to
together.
your homies one on one, that's one way, right? And you know you clown your homies, you talk
Yeah,
shit,
we
whatever.
do whatever.
But now you do that in front of people you don't know or some females and shit. Now
Just
you showing
open the
out for
door.
these.
Yeah.
Now it's
So-
like, hold on, bro. It's hey, bro, don't come.
Yeah.
I never even
we
seen
know
it like
fucked
that
up. Hold on.
ever. Like where I came from, our standards are different, or must be our politics. Whatever we stand on is just different.
Right.
We are the fucking epitome of disrespect. It's wake up with mama jokes. I notice y'all don't do that shit. It's
Well-
wake up with saying the meanest you can say to your partner. It really means I love you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Y'all don't do that shit.
But it's
I also see in the comments, they don't get it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not nothing roasting cats, but like, I'm from somewhere else. That's what we thought we would work when we do our podcast. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, and it works. So, but
Yeah.
there's different ways to come at people, right? Like
sure. You don't just walk up to a stranger,
the way
bitch ass, you
the way
know.
we talk to each other privately is different than the way we talk to each other like at a club or
Yeah,
in
for
front of
sure.
people, especially people
For
we
sure.
don't know, because we don't want them people.
for sure.
I'm not gonna go up and call you a bitch,
sure.
call you a bitch in front of people and think.
No,
Oh, these
absolutely.
motherfuckers!
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh
Better
yeah,
not,
yeah,
yeah.
I didn't see it that
his
way, too. You
homies,
just said
his
club,
homies
actually, but-
disrespecting him,
Yeah.
so he must be a bitch ass.
Yeah.
Oh nah,
Cause
Right.
shout out my boy like Fingers, bro. That's my bro, you feel me?
Yeah.
We hang out all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's my bro. We
Right.
touch house,
Yeah.
everything, bro. We joke around. But like, you know what I mean? Outside, that shit just don't fly. You feel me? We
Right.
just don't do that shit. Like even shout out to homie Lazy too, man. You feel me? We talking about the same thing. We
Yeah.
joke around. We get on the phone, talk to each other, shit like that, bro. It's all good. But as
Right.
far as like
Right.
trying to say, I'm talking my people up when we outside. You feel me?
Right.
Like you know,
Definitely.
this fool. I mean, I'm talking my boys up. You feel me? If anything, if I have something to say about them, it's positive.
So
you know what I'm saying?
on the tip of like you don't want to do that around strangers because you know you give them a pass or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see it the way you're saying it until you just said club because I was like, yeah, that'd be out of line. I would never do that to my partners in the club. Like, what's up, bitch ass? I wouldn't.
Yeah.
But at a beach setting with 10 people that you don't know, but I know them or some of them, and I know we'll tear them up what I want. So I'm just regular. I'm being regular. I'm not holding back shit. But yeah, if they do it back like it's cool to do, I'm already just thinking, well, man, you gonna fuck him up anyway. We barely know this, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
Yeah.
but I didn't think about it how y'all have been saying it. You know what I'm saying? Until just right this second.
Well, it's
God bless
it's,
the game.
it's happened.
God bless
It's
the game.
happened where it's like, you know, there would be an outsider and homies were clowning on each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then dude just chimes in and thinks he could clown too, and everybody looks at him like, hold on, bro. Hold
You
on.
about to get packed
Yeah,
out
You
right
your
now,
partner,
bro.
it's your fault.
And,
Oh,
and
shit.
this is when we were younger, right?
Yeah.
This is before that mentality, because we grew up, we had that mentality too, talking shit to each other, whatever. But then we looking at this dude right here, and now he getting his ass whooped.
Yeah.
You know,
And it was
because
our
you just
fault.
you just
Yeah.
disrespecting.
It's crazy how
But-
much your standards is so different.
It's-
Like this is crazy,
Bro, it's part of being a man, dude.
And I
It's
hate to
part
blame
of
it on
evolving.
politics shit, but like
We define
politics be that different.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's diversity too, bro. You know, it's demographics, it's
Yeah.
generations, it's where you grow up. But you see, that's something I tell people too, like the younger homies too. Like, hey, bro, I mean, don't be using that word, bro. We're outside right now, bro. Don't be clowning like that. You feel me? Do that shit when it's just y'all. Don't be doing that stuff. But like I said, bro, I'm not like telling them, but I'm advising them. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? To turn it down or lower it down a little bit or to turn it off all the way. Just like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, but I'm just asking them to. You feel me? If they do it or not, shit, that's up to you,
No,
bro.
it's
But
fine.
I would say this is my perspective on it. You feel me? Like it or not, or agree with it or not. You feel me? I'm gonna let you know my perspective, on the sideline. You feel me? I'm not gonna say it out in public either. You
Well,
feel
because
me?
somewhere along the line, someone got at you like that.
Yeah, for sure.
We don't really be calling.
for
Me and my homies don't really call each other bitch. I'm just saying, like, but bitch ass motherfucker, like that shit like that is always in a convo with us. Like, always.
Yeah, but see,
And for
that
now,
really means
a word
I
from
love
our
you.
sponsors.
no, hey, but for real though, like if it wasn't for the older homies lacing me up, then I'd probably be like that still to this day. I'd probably, you know what I mean?
growth.
But it's
And it's in the way you
learning.
say it too. You walk up and be like, bitch ass motherfucker. That's a goddamn problem.
Right.
You're like, what's up, bitch ass motherfucker? That mean I love you, bro. Nice to see you. Real, wrong.
Yeah, I don't want that type of love from you, bro.
Next time I see you, what? That's my motherfucking dog. What's up, you bitch ass crazy motherfucker?
Bro.
What? He just checking the checklist. What? This fool going?
Oh,
But here's
it's that Indian in them, bro. Fuck,
here's-
bro. They
here's the
don't
thing.
learn. They don't learn. That's why they keep
don't
losing
learn.
land, blood. Happy Columbus Day, bro. Happy Columbus Day. Fuck this
Just
shit.
wagging birds.
Hey, but if you come to a barbecue with me and my homies, and the first thing you say is, "Oh, what's up, bitch ass motherfucker?"
Why would I
They
say
all
that to
gonna look at you, and they all gonna get ready. And I'm gonna have to comment like, "Nah, bro."
Number one, I ain't going to nail barbecues. Two, I'm not gonna say that shit to you around a bunch of strangers. Three, I gotta be drunk and be outlandish. It's not even him no more. I'm not gonna walk in no joint and be like that. I'll be really, plotting on everything. I'll view
my
shit, but
God.
like, I'm just literally saying, me and my close friends, I'm gonna talk about brothers too. Like, we talk way out of line than what you guys are even. You're like, you fucking deemed it. Hell nah.
Yeah, my worst
We
thing is
live
saying
by
nigga.
it. We live by it.
Apparently.
We
Apparently
be
to the
cold.
world.
Like the coldest motherfucker in the room on the phone it made it like one today. Like I'm just saying, it's all I love too.
But you saying that it's not a disrespect to me. So I mean, I don't give a
Oh,
shit.
yeah. I mean, I
Well,
call people
so
Cracker Jacks and
not-
shit. I call myself a wetback and shit. It's
now
all good.
motherfuckers that ain't black using the N-word in music, currently a bunch of Northern California, again, like you just explained a bunch of, it is common. It's in hoods, since that was the talk before, the
They
other
doing it
groups
out
got
south
in,
now.
and it's just
They're
the
doing it
same
down
talk
south now,
now.
too.
It's just what they do. Are they doing it down there?
They're doing it down
Yeah,
south
they
now.
trying to be like
That's
us,
crazy.
man.
But even still, I'm so old school. I'll be like,
South
damn.
Central since like the early 2000s were doing it.
Yeah.
They were doing it in prison.
Right.
Yeah,
So
that's crazy.
and that's the thing, like to each his own, right?
Yeah, people's people.
But some black people still get offended by it.
Yeah.
Older ones, you
Yeah,
know what
yeah,
I mean.
for sure.
And
Yeah.
you got to know your audience. You know what I'm
Right,
saying.
right,
and you got to understand that where people come from. You know what I mean? Because
Right.
do I want someone calling me a fucking spick all day or you know what I mean, wetback?
Or
No, I don't
whatever
wanna
the
do that
insult
shit.
was about you, and then use it like the whole conversation. You already know where this could go.
It's just the way you get at
Brothers
people,
do
too,
it,
bro.
Right.
But
It-
in my
it's-
old school opinion, I'm like, we shouldn't even do it.
Look, if that's what you do, man, handle your business, man. Do what you do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like as long as it comes from a place of love and no disrespect, you know what I mean? That's one thing. But when you start getting disrespectful with it, that's a whole nother thing.
Well, with anything.
There's certain things I don't appreciate that I won't. You know what I mean? I'll holler at someone and I won't put a motherfucker on blast in front of people. I'm not trying to argue with people or get in a fight, but I will come up to you and be like, hey,
Yeah.
bro, don't call me a dog.
Real
bro.
quiet, bro. You know what
I
I'm
mean?
saying? Real
Like,
quiet.
I don't appreciate.
There's no point
you
in
know.
making a scene, bro.
No,
You know what I mean?
no,
To prove a
'cause-
point. You don't got to make a scene to prove a point. You feel me?
It ain't
now,
on
hold
no tough
Is this
guy
like
shit.
with a Mexican lingo to it, like "What's up, dog?" Or is this like "What's up, doggy?" Or you know what I'm saying? Like, is there a difference? Just dog in general is a problem.
I
no matter how they spell it.
I
You know what I'm
just
saying?
like if I
know.
catch it, I just don't. I'll say something like,
So-
hey, please don't call me a dog.
So
like, that's
in-
all.
in most-
Please, and I'm asking please with respect. So
Yeah.
there should be no issue with it. Now,
Yeah.
if there's
I ain't
if
from
there's
Fresno.
an issue,
Hey, can I
Yeah, right. So the
also essay.
right?
Oh, don't fuck around and call me an essay,
Yeah,
innit?
not just from a like like if you ain't from that, if you're a cholo
Right.
and you call
Right.
me essay, it's cool.
Right.
Like, whatever. Right. But if you're anything other than a hardcore cholo,
Right.
you can call me essay.
You want? Let's put him in the conversation.
we
Pretty
probably
sure over
get
here in a
down
minute.
For sure.
So you
Shout out my boy
now, what-
BFD, man.
my
Fats
brother
in the
here.
building,
yeah,
man.
my partner
Y'all
from
know what I'm
childhood,
talking about.
Sandbox BFD here, but so he did me on that like that. I'm like, what's up, SA? Because I only seen some movies and shit. I don't really know what I ain't been in show in 15 years. You know what I mean? Like I didn't know it was that fucking serious. Like the rest of us ain't tripping. This motherfucker got home. He's like, yo, man, we ain't do that at all.
Well, that
You
only
checking
became,
me? Hold on a minute. I'm joking and shit, bro.
That only became a thing like in the early 2000s, right? Because
Yeah, I was
I
like
mean,
10 years
people,
old, bro.
Let's
it
really win
wasn't
this motherfucker.
Right, it was vernacular.
right.
Yeah.
It was commonplace because I have a lot of older homies that still say it, right?
Yeah.
And
There's a lot of brown
but
pride homies and shit like that.
Really?
But because of the what happens with the what upstates or whatever you want to call them, like, you know what I mean, it
Suckers.
became a disrespectful thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, bro, I'm not an S, I'm an NA.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Big foes in the building.
right,
Well,
don't-
I just hadn't realized that part was like that. Like
right.
So,
And a lot of people don't.
You guys want to take a little quick break? I
Yeah.
use the restroom.
let's
real
do
quick.
it all the
All
way.
right, man. Hey, let's
Quick talk. This motherfucker got to talk to
Another
Ghost
word from
name.
our sponsors.
No paperwork. You already know. Hey man, BFD sat down with us real quick to chop it up.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate the shit out of it. But yo, on other news, what's up with you mentioned to me? What about Ryan Garcia got arrested today? I'm like, it was like for vandalism. So
Right.
how y'all feel about it? Give a shit.
Man, I mean, it's weird to watch, right? Like, it's weird to watch the trajectory of Ryan Garcia, right? This
Because of the Trump thing, or it's just me?
Nah, I mean, this dude, he's like our generation. He's like this generation's Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah.
Right, like
Yeah,
he's
I
just so
agree. Hell yeah.
incredible.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? The power that fool got, not just with his fist, but
Look,
like
fight.
what he does, just in a zeitgeist. You know what I'm saying? In a pop culture hemisphere, how he's been able to fucking just parlay his career into every aspect of like how he be getting at dudes on Instagram and all this stuff, and it pops off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So a person in his position, I literally when he was just with Trump, whatever, and I was like, damn, because that's a big thing that you don't normally see happen. That's what was president trying to get it again.
No, but you do see it happen. You see it happen with the greats, right? Muhammad Ali.
Yeah. Okay.
Joe Frazier.
Right. Joe
But
Frazier.
but those are for
Tyson
reasons-
was everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
That was a different kind of cultural push, I think. And I also think that Trust Me Happy was like, yeah, I'm gonna help get the Mexican push. That's my
Man, no,
view
you
of him.
might-
Is it don't
You
matter.
might be 100% right.
It don't matter. It don't
Tactics.
really matter. But
So you guys talking about Trump and all that?
Yeah.
I'm apolitical. I don't believe in the system. It's terrible
Bro,
for
hold on.
everybody. Hold on. Let me just say this. So the system is corrupt. They're just a
100%.
bunch of gangsters.
Yep.
We're all in the
Straight up.
same category. They're just higher league,
Straight
right?
up.
Right.
So, but how I feel about Trump on a personal level is once you say fuck Mexicans, it's fuck you too.
Yep.
Right. So
or fuck anybody. Yeah.
right, that's how I
real.
feel.
I'm
right?
with you. Yeah.
But I live by this ideology I just talked on this other podcast you're about to see.
Yeah.
But dialectical materialism, right? So it's a process of analytics where you analyze the world in terms that they actually
see it,
exist.
yeah.
Right. So if you just look at the Trump presidency comparatively, even with Obama, right? Obama and Biden, right? Just since I've been out of prison, that's all I've really paid attention to, right? So it was better under Trump.
Of course.
We ain't gonna lie. Again,
Right.
you can't. There's every statistic that you could look at was better
Yeah.
under Trump.
Whoa.
So
Right.
So I grew up the
don't
same
give a
way you
shit
was
either
talking
way.
about,
Yeah.
right? My dad was a Chicano rights dude, you know what I'm saying? And he told me, well, we're Mexican, we're Democrats.
Yeah,
Right.
hey, yeah.
That's how I grew up.
On everything,
Make sure-
and you know, hold 13 years old. My mom brought me like the George Jackson book and a Bible, right?
Right.
Because my mother was a power movement with in the revolution for black folk. You know, that was her thing, type of shit coming out of high school, and so she put it right on me. Luckily, because we lived in that kind of community type of shit. So like, that shit is installed. I'm anti-racism like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, see, my pops, he grew up like Democrat too. You feel me? But my mom, she fucking came from Nicaragua. You know what I mean? My grandpa came out here from Nicaragua, but he came out here legally and shit like that, and had my family come in. So she's thinking like motherfuckers just sliding through, doing that crazy shit's kind of taking away the hard work they did to get over here, which was also a different time. You know what I'm saying?
It's a weird thing to see. Like, you see the homies from Cuba and homies that come from communist countries, how Republican they are.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then you see like Mexicans generally, at least up until the late 90s, early 2000s, they was super left. You know what I'm saying? But now everybody's failing.
Yeah.
Well,
Right? Everybody's failing, but
Yeah.
I think the idea of the Republican Party where it's like pick yourself up by your bootstraps. If you work, then you should be all right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you grind, you should be all right.
Yeah, but they got to tell about if you don't work, you a sucker, and I don't want to pay for somebody else's health care. But like, well, we're a country, so we brothers. So like, when I worked, I had to put in the same money you had to put in that. And so yeah. Now, if your sister that don't belong here or whatever the fuck break her arm, she good. I already want it that way anyway.
But the problem is they're taking our money and not doing for us with it. They're
never gonna do for the rest of
California's
us.
like-
They'll take our money and do some shit for some motherfuckers that ain't us.
That Newsom guy shut all the businesses down during the pandemic except his.
the day before 9/11. Rumsfeld said we're missing $2 trillion that they don't know where it's at.
Boom!
Like, somebody knows where the $2 trillion is.
They just said that shit
And it just happened with the homeless stuff.
Bro, yeah,
Ukraine, California.
They San Francisco. They talking about every needle's like $1,200 or some shit, bro. They lining their pockets, man.
Yeah, the
Because
cookie jar, the red tape is dirty.
This is the game, right?
Yeah.
This is the game,
Yeah.
right? I'm gonna get whatever I'm gonna get for $500, but I'm for sure booming it off for $9 if I could do it.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, so
Yeah, but
why?
they
when I
doing
was-
it grimy though, man. They take it away, bro. They giving people Narcan and shit instead of giving them help
put
and
you on
shit, bro.
methadone instead of
You know what I'm
actually
saying?
helping.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm not really with that, bro. The handout shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
I feel like, bro. Honestly, like there's also people I know that could turn themselves around. They get too far into drugs and shit like that. But there's also another part of me that's like, bro, this is your third time having to get Narcan back to life, bro. Like how many
shit
times
whack.
we gonna keep? You feel me?
That shit whack.
How much do you care about this? How much you care about your life? You
It's-
feel me?
it's
If
a
you
trip
don't,
that-
why should I? And plus, like the kids that have to get off the bus and go to school every day have to see all this shit. That people are just making it easier and easier for these people to get high and shit like that, bro. And now they're missing money off of it, bro. I don't agree with that, bro. It should be, you know, if you don't want to help yourself, man, they ain't got no Narcan for you. You feel me?
Yeah.
This the third time, homie. But also, bro, put that money back into like the kids or something, bro, the community or something, bro, instead of just fucking
At the
putting this shit in your
foundation.
pockets.
They never do
At the
that,
foundation.
Yeah.
Schools are the worst affected, right?
Yeah.
Schools have
Absolutely.
the least amount of money out of all government programs.
Yeah,
You know what I
but
mean?
all they want to do at the schools is teach them how to change genders without telling your parents.
They put a medium in the ghetto of the road, but not do shit for the community in itself. Like, we don't
Right,
need no
and then
palm
if-
trees in this motherfucker.
And then if the kids don't go, the parents go to jail.
Yeah.
Shit whack. And what I keep trying to pipe in and say, Bobby, interrupting. I'm trying not to, motherfuckers, but like,
great,
we
man.
bullshitting, but like, yeah, thanks. It's crazy to see how many different cultures and people is piped into politics now. Now, we grew up young, together, same area type of shit. We grew up really anti-government. I got tattoos all over my body, capital on, like just fuck you, I never tell on my neck I had for a very long time. Like, we never believed in the system because the system never worked for nobody we seen or us.
Right.
You know, so it's crazy to even feel like now you got to even know to have a fucking an argument or an opinion to even pipe in or even help or affect change at all, which I don't do much of. But the people I love, I'll be trying to tell them the truth. Like, well, hold on, man. Just fuck all the broke people. You was broke. Like, that's where I'm at with it.
Right, but it's not just the Democrats aren't just for broke people; they're for themselves. Just like the
Yeah,
Republicans are
absolutely.
for themselves.
All that money going
So
to
it's
Ukraine,
like,
bro.
it's like fuck both of them. Because what is politics, dude? It's just a bunch of poor people fighting over which rich people are going to control
So
them.
Yeah.
if they only gave us one option
agree
to
with that.
possibly make a change, we're not utilizing it. Every motherfucking human should be getting together some kind of town meetings and be like, yo, what one are we agreeing on this run? And really agree. And then,
That's
because
why-
you're unstoppable if you got the numbers.
That's why I love what
That's it.
like a lot of the homies are doing lately. Like
Right.
me and Rico, we be all going to the
going over Capitol.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out Carriotta's out there and Time Done. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Let's put your foot in it, yeah.
Because we understand like it's whoever screams the loudest, right?
Right.
What?
Yeah.
So I got myself out of prison utilizing the system.
That's right.
Right. So there is some semblance of you just gotta know it. Right.
Yeah.
Type shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
learn the
understand the
language.
hustle. Yeah, you gotta learn the language. Right. So the system is overtly oppressive. Right. That's what it is.
it's
It's
in
a
charge.
system of red tape of constricting society to make sure they do what is best for society, which means the upper echelon.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
So if you just understand that, then you could work. You understand the LLCs like you were saying. You understand how the taxes work. Then you could finesse some stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Which is legal.
It's hard.
And that's
Which
what
is
I
legal,
love
too.
about what the homies are doing right now, getting together in the music game, right? Because it's like for so long we've been divided, you know what I mean, and working against each other. Now, you know, they're trying to unite with like starting off with the unity thing in SAC and getting homies together to work together to be a bigger voice for Northern California in the music scene. So and that goes down to politics too. So once we get it together in the music game, in the street game, we go down and get it together in the politic game.
Yeah.
And they can't deny us, dude. We get together, we're a force, we're the loudest force. I mean, look at what the LGBTQ community has done, right? They got together.
Yeah,
I mean, but I'm just saying, like they're a small group of people that made change for them.
Right.
Whether it's good or bad, whatever you think about it, they affected change.
Right.
And
it's comedy. When you see people like, people are gonna be mad about this, right? But when you see people like Toes promoting unity amongst certain people, right? It's comedy to me because they've had 30 years, right, where they could have done something to benefit Raza, fucking that. And when we start doing it for ourselves, and it's like, oh wait, here we're gonna shoot you guys down here, and we're gonna link you guys with these guys. Like, come on, save all that stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't need them.
Right.
They've been copying what we're doing. Now all that shows is that we got a market.
Yeah.
Right. And so, because certain people aren't able to exercise that market and don't know what to do with it, they rather just either link us with existing markets or cut us off.
right,
You know what
exactly.
I'm saying? And
it's
it shows that we have a voice. We are powerful as long as we stay consistent.
And there's power in unity, right?
yeah, absolutely.
Now, I mean, once they're talking about like you said, going back to Toes, he's talking about linking, North and South together. But I mean, we got to link amongst ourselves first before we think about linking with anybody else.
Away from that
Because-
page.
It's just for control.
right?
Yeah, it's just for control.
Yeah,
I try to have understanding and shit away from that page. I'm trying to see that as a business move. I'm not but we always thought that this could be beneficial because we have you and we have you tied, right? So we could provide a lane that don't exist, right? For everything you guys are speaking on right now.
Big fun.
But so I try to see it biased, unbiased or whatever it's called, like a business move. Yeah, I guess, right? But when your core is like, no, that seems like fishy water to any intelligent human, you know what I'm saying? So like,
Because
I get what y'all saying, like a motherfucker.
It's deeper, and if you don't know this life and you don't live this life, then I don't expect anybody to understand that.
Yeah.
It's not for us to explain to anybody, right? It's not if you know, you know, and if you don't know, you don't know, right? I'm not gonna sit here and argue and explain to people like what it is. Like motherfuckers say, oh man, you guys are just fighting over colors and fighting each other, man. Come on, bro. Like I don't represent the red flag. The red flag represents.
We're not going to let other people who've been denying us access for years capitalize off the power we've established for ourselves.
Yeah.
I totally understand that.
Especially with that SPM thing, bro. That's out, bro.
So is that where it's at right now? Is that
SPM.
is that a fucking stalemate or some heads up? Like it's like it's known like this is the issue, or what's the status for y'all's position, y'all politics?
What do you mean?
Where is it at with GT and with that situation?
Oh no, he's not I mean, people could deal with them if they want to. What we're saying is
You were in disagreement with it, wasn't feeling it.
Right. As soon as you start pushing towards something that is obviously not in our best interest, it's probably in your best interest to
not do that.
Right. Not deal with that.
I'm just trying to clarify for what I'm saying. Like,
because I
get
said,
it,
bro,
man.
that SPM thing, bro, they have fucking she mad.
Right. From a moral aspect, there's some.
That's the only way I
stuff,
see it from. I'm outside of
fuck
all
SPM.
this.
Yeah, fuck SPM, bro. And anybody that fuck with him, bro.
yeah,
Straight up.
fuck them. Real shit. I mean,
we saying fuck people on here. Hold on, let me get my list.
No. Because I mean, whether you see it or not, dude, he has paperwork on him.
Yeah, I read it.
And
Well, that'll
I've
do
read
it.
it too. I've
Well, the thing, I didn't mean to cut you off, bro. But the thing is, bro, if the homie you grew up down the street with, you feel me, gets jammed for that, it's black and white, bro. There ain't no gray area. I give a fuck how much clout you have, how much money you make, bro.
Right.
I ain't fucking with you. I known you my whole life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Why would I go and fuck with somebody like SPM just because he has a little fucking clout in a fan base?
That's
Fuck
why
that, bro.
doing it probably.
I ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I ain't falling into that, bro. I stand on my
And when you
morals, feel
picking
me?
up your girlfriend, your baby's mom at a junior high school,
Yeah, bro.
and dropping her off at a junior high school,
Problems.
and you don't see nothing wrong with it, like okay, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't fucking.
Nah,
with you.
I don't know the ins and outs completely with everything y'all saying. I know a lot of it because I've been just doing some shit, but like, I got daughters now. So it don't be but a thin manner that I don't even need to know the rest. You feel me?
Yeah. Right.
I was like, oh, okay.
Once you get hit for that, bro,
So just whatever.
it's
And
black and white to me.
To me, it's like it's not directed at any specific individual, but like I feel like there's certain things where you just got to be like, all right, yeah, no, hell no,
No, hell no.
And so when you ask a question, right? Because they're aware, right?
Right.
So when you ask a question, like, do you mess with, right?
Right. So
It shouldn't be hard for you to be like, you shouldn't have to be like, this and that. You don't have to do that.
No.
Yeah, no, I don't
Half
know.
and half a day.
No. What camera am I looking at right now? No.
right.
No.
Yeah. Wow.
It's OUT, man.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
listen,
straight
hey.
up, like I mean, everybody said it here. Like they ain't fucking with no SPM, and
Right.
anybody
wild.
that does that shit.
Doesn't
So
fuck
it doesn't
with no
matter.
chomo.
Doesn't matter how hard you
Yeah.
are. Doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter how much respect you have. Once you cross certain lines, dude, all that shit's out the window.
Yeah.
You could be the hardest, killing ass, gangsterest motherfucker, but all the shit you did in the past, it's not what you've done. It's what you do.
Yeah.
Right. It's what you continue to do. Like, do you still have those same morals and values that you had coming up?
I
You know what I mean?
I'll be checking my own shit on wild shit. Like if I miss this, if I fuck with you and I miss something like that, and now you would choke for some shit like that, I'll be like, what? I'll be checking myself like a motherfucker. Like what I miss? Hold on, what I'm doing? Was there a flag? What I missed?
We're conflating two different things. Well, I'm not talking about being no tough guy. I'm not talking. I'm not expecting the dude that runs any kind of my business to be a gangster, bro. I'm not.
No.
I'm not. All I'm asking is the people that I have to associate myself with recognize that there is a moral obligation as a grown man to call things as they are. And if you're right, if you're a fucking chomo, bro. God damn, like if you can't stand on fuck a chomo, like,
Come on.
Like,
There's no way around
there's a
that
problem.
one.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah, if you
snitching-
have-
it's
if you have
snitching and
nothing
children,
to
there's
do-
no way around it. All of
Bro,
us would
I
die
don't
on
need
that
nobody to
now.
be a gangster. I
Yeah,
don't need
bro.
Nothing around that. That's
But
that.
I was
That's it.
talking about SPM and how much money he makes, and like he is no longer. You know what I mean? No matter what he did, how much money he
Right.
had, whatever, however
No, I
hard
really
he
don't
was,
know that
it's
Kansas
out the,
history,
it's out
like
the
how
window,
big he was and
and
shit.
all that respect. Same as 6ix9ine, which kind of like
6ix9ine too.
Yeah,
it disappointed me when Wack 100 managed him, because it's like, bro, you're supposed to stand on business.
Yeah.
Like that's supposed to be against G code. Period. You know what I mean?
And he's
forget-
of age. He's supposed to hella know that.
And
Right.
it's weird. Like it's a weird business decision, right? Because now if you mention 6ix9ine, it's not doing nothing. So he got at him when at the end of his stuff after he snitched, right?
Regardless.
So right around when he did that song with Nicki Minaj, right? So
right.
So that was at the end of his stuff, and that's when you decide to
link up, yeah.
That's just a weird business decision.
No,
Because
it's just
in the
like,
real world or real hoods, like the snitching don't end. There's no, the like it's calming down. So maybe you're out forever.
Yeah.
That's it. Snitching and fucking with kids is it.
But from
That's
my
it.
understanding, Wack 100 is a real dude. You know what I mean? He really about something. But I mean,
And
if I were to fuck with a 6ix9ine, my homies would have got at me,
Oh man.
like straight up.
You
Before
remember the dude
anybody.
that asked us if we'll put a snitch on the show?
Right.
And we were like,
No.
absolutely not. What if we
Hell
give $1
no.
million bucks with 6ix9ine? I was like, no. I didn't blink. Yeah, no. Why? Why would I want? I don't need that.
Ain't no mind
I don't
money
need money that
worth it.
bad. I hope the fucking legs I stand on are so solid. I'm not a hypocrite, a liar, a sucker, none of that. So like, you can't even knock me over. You may beat me, but you ain't defeated me. You ain't changed my mind.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like in the Nelson Mandela shit, you put that motherfucker away 27 years. He came back home and was like, what? He ain't changed his mind. You ain't whooped nothing. That's where I'm at. That's the way I stand and what I believe in.
I've turned down money.
Never
offers
let something like that
because of-
go.
because of some unrighteous shit.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what
bro.
I mean? I've made life-changing decisions because of that, because I chose to stand on morals. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And that's how I've been from when I was growing up, and that's how I'm going to be now. You know what I mean? Everything I've learned, everything I've been throughout my life made me who I am today, and you know, I'm doing pretty good for myself. I'm doing all right. So
God bless
you know what
the
I mean?
game,
Fuck
baby.
it. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna continue to be who I am. I'm gonna continue to push, pull, strive. And,
It's weird, bro. It's like some of this stuff is weird. We were talking about, you guys were talking about that with the Diddy stuff. You guys were talking about that with the Diddy stuff, right?
Who is it?
Subtract.
Subtract.
What's up, yos?
So yeah, you guys were talking about earlier with the Diddy stuff.
Like, why the white boy jumping like he's tough?
But I feel like it falls into the
I was
same.
ready.
Yeah, me too.
I feel like it falls into the same kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you get to a certain status, it's like you feel like you're above everything that you. It seems like, I don't know.
That's
I
what I
ain't
was
never
thinking.
hit
That's
that
what I was
status.
wondering too. When
But
they get rich, they get weirdo shit.
Yeah, you just everything that you grew up with, you kind of let go of.
It's whack.
Yeah, and
100 times.
you know, Nipsey always talks about separating, right? Separating to elevate. You know what I'm saying? I think there's a line.
Yeah.
Right.
I fuck with, you know, I
Yeah,
listen
don't
to
let the
Nipsey
insecurities-
I listen to Nipsey almost every morning, bro, when I
Yeah.
wake up. And, like, I ain't gonna lie. So, there has to be a line, right? Like, what, are you willing to just do anything for success?
Or the fame or the like or the recognition or whatever that weak spot is in your motherfucking head, you feel like you gotta live by that. Have it first and then go get some of it.
Right.
That's where I'm at with
Right.
it. And again, I didn't know this whole conversation was gonna turn into what it just turned into. But right on, hope y'all like it. Should we switch it up right now or keep it moving?
Go ahead, man.
But look, we was talking earlier about funny arrest stories. Can we do that?
Yeah.
You gonna run it with it? Because you probably win already with number one.
Why does it seem so awkward?
I don't know, man.
Because we just
Turn
got
around to
into
something back there. So
we just got into a
Don't
deep
look at me.
conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I
That's all.
mean? We got serious
That's
for a minute.
cold,
We got
I
in a
know.
deep conversation. You know what I mean? And that
bad.
things happen.
No, it's
and-
all good.
Nah,
I liked
but
it.
it's
I
some
liked
real
it.
shit that had to be said, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And I think the only problem with it is we all agree, and we don't have that other side to counter it. You know what I mean?
right.
Yeah.
And I would like to see a devil's advocate on the conversation if there is one. But I don't see it. None of us see it. So. But that's one thing I love about this table and this group is like, you know what I mean? We're all like
We have shared interests.
You know what I
for
mean?
sure.
But
We there's small stuff that
Yeah.
that we deviate on, that we separate on, like left and right type shit.
right. Right, but for the like morally,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. We all are on the same page, but it does. I do like to see a different side too. I do like to hear different. I like to. That's how I learn, by hearing all sides. I mean, I may not agree with it. I may not like it.
Yeah, it's
but
all pieces of
like
that
to,
puzzle.
I like to just hear the other side. Not saying I want to snitch right here and telling me why he snitched. 'cause not saying I want to hear a child molester right here.
I mean, you
I want to
can
hear that. I don't
ask
give
me
a
out.
fuck.
Come on, pull up.
But
Oh yeah, for sure.
but
Yeah.
there is also another side of why Wack 100 chose to deal with 6ix9ine. You know what I mean? Why certain people chose not to say.
Business
It
move.
has to be money.
Yeah,
bro.
obviously
Is that the
wanna-
only reason though?
Bro, you
Like,
never.
yeah,
I would
like, he been
never.
in
I would
the joint.
He made
never.
the Kodak Black move.
Yeah.
Right. He made a couple moves where there was.
And he probably always something like, I'm just interviewing these cats.
Honestly,
it ain't me.
bro, you never underestimate the stupidity of greed, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Never
real.
underestimate the stupidity
That's
of
real.
greed, bro.
Or
You know what I'm
ignorance
saying?
or bad thought.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Here,
salute,
bro.
salute.
Here.
I'll drink to
Never
that. straight up,
underestimate
yeah.
the stupidity of greed.
Shout out to my pops for telling me that a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's like my dad always said.
Nice. He doesn't have a dad. What a loser.
You got your dad. His dad is a gangster.
Bro, I don't got that either.
You don't have a dad either? I do. White privilege.
That was that
Hello?
hard
Yeah,
telling
you left me hanging? Okay, that's cool.
I don't know nothing about that privilege. Bro.
It's all good, bud. My pops is cool. I fought with him. You know what I'm saying? Shit, bro.
So tell us about your arrest story, man.
Oh, now we want to. Because we can't all. We can't have nothing to talk about there. We change the subject.
I can't relate to the dad.
He was like, man, one time I left baseball. I was like, what's the baseball stories? Fool?
Oh, bro. Oh, man. All right, we'll switch it up, man. All right, we'll switch it up. So I was talking to my dad. I was playing. Nah, man. Shit,
I'm leaving.
yeah, just like your dad. All right,
Hey, man.
apple don't fall far
Learn from the best.
Nah, man. All right. Let's bring it back.
That's a cold motherfucker right there.
I'm talking about
Cold piece, man. Shit.
All right, man. Let's talk about this. I'm gonna talk about the funniest arrest I've had, bro.
All right,
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
it.
Funniest arrest, bro.
I got one. All right, I'm with it.
All right, so anyways, allegedly, I was about, I don't know, it was like 15 years ago or something, bro. I was playing Babe Ruth baseball, right? But on my way home from school, I seen a dude that tried to jump me the day before. Feel me? So he tried running from me and shit. And I didn't want to chase this fat ass, you feel me? So he's like down the hill. And allegedly somebody threw a rock and hit him in the back of the head. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, but it is what it is. It was only like 5 staples. It wasn't that bad. Anyways, I get home.
Staples are the worst.
Yeah, whatever. I get home, bro, right? My grandma's there. You know, my grandma's like 4'9", 4'10", bro. Puro ni cuello, bro. You know what I'm saying? Broken English and everything, you feel me? So I get in there. We had a basketball court in front of my house. My folks is playing. I go get dressed for my baseball game. I'm walking out with my baseball bag and shit. You know what I'm saying? About to get a game in before I go. I see like 5 cop cars go, woo, woo, woo. The last one stops in front of my house. The other one's flipping bitches and shit, right? I'm like, oh shit, they're here for me. So the rookie cop who didn't know me, because I was already getting in trouble by then. You feel me? I'm already on probation, all the bull. Rookie cop comes up and goes, hey man, I'm not gonna use my real name, but they was like, hey, we're looking for Joe Bob. I was like, oh shit, he's in the house. Let me go get him. I turned around, forgot my last name's on the back of my jersey, right? Exactly. Hey, hold the fuck, get on the ground. I hemmed up, bro, beat up a little bit. I'm like, what? What's this for? You feel me? Oh, saw the deli wet, woo, woo, woo. I'm like, what? Hell no. My grandma come out the front doors. Hey, mijo, I don't care how many languages you speak. You don't say shit. I was like, man, you right. Man, I ain't do that, nothing, man. She's like, be quiet. I was like, man, fuck these niggas. Man, I get down to juvenile hall, right? Mind you, bro, I'm in my baseball uniform, bro. I walk into this bitch thinking I'm already pissed off and shit.
Square.
These motherfuckers said, what happened, bro? Got caught stealing second? Bitch ass motherfuckers finna take the time to joke with me, you know what I'm saying? Oh, man. Beat the case, though. You know what I'm saying? Hello. You know what I'm saying? You don't know who threw that mother. It was a group of people. You know what I'm saying? God bless the game. But, you know what's fucked up, bro? I had to go back and do a violation for like 30 days for getting kicked out of school, even though I got kicked out of school. And there's nothing against me. You feel me? They're like, well, you do a rock. Yeah. No. I was at school. I was coming home from school, but they kicked me out of school for the incident.
For the rock.
For the rock.
Right.
Not knowing who threw it. So I was like, what the fuck? So I went and did a violation, getting kicked out of school for something they had no proof of.
Yeah.
No white privilege on that one.
Like, I know you ain't got no funny fucking arrest story. Yours sucks. Like a motherfucker, but what you got?
So I was the last one to be arrested in my case, and
that sucks.
Right.
So you think you got?
So I had co-defendants, and I was the last one to be arrested, but everybody had got snatched up, so I knew they was coming. Yeah. And so I rode the light rail for hell long, right? And I got a brother of ours to come swoop, and he didn't come swoop. Still love him, it's good. Yeah. But yeah, you said he was coming to swoop.
That's our brother, though. We young.
You said he was coming to swoop, but he never came.
I'm gonna slap in the hand tonight for it, but I got you.
Yeah. So so I ended up getting stupid high, smoked hella weed and shit, and got stupid high and was like, oh, them niggas ain't coming. It's already like 2 in the morning.
They're not coming.
Right, they're not coming. Right, I'm good.
You let your guard down.
Yeah. I went laid in a bed, high as fuck, and I got woke up by them dudes. It was in January. And the police said my door was open, or my window was open, but my window wasn't open. It was January.
Right.
Right? I closed that thing, right? But when I woke up to this dude with his gun in the window, like, put on them pants right there. Yeah, I was like,
get yours out of my house.
Yeah, at first I thought I was tripping. I rolled over. I thought I was tripping. I was like, man, I rolled over and he was like, get the fuck up and all that tough guy shit. And so I got up. I put on some Dickie shorts and it's like a Smile Now, Cry Later shirt from the auction type. This is the 90s, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. For real. And we had just a little house, right? So if you walk out of my bedroom door and you close the door, you can see the front. You can see through the bedroom right here, through my little sister's bedroom, and you can see the backyard through my dad's bedroom, right? So I look, I don't see nobody. I don't see nobody on the front. So I try to escape and go out the back, right? But when I actually get to the kitchen in the back, I see 2 uniform officers and a plainclothes officer. You know what I'm saying? And I know they
smelt bacon.
Yeah, no, it was a wrap. You know what I'm saying? But I also knew if they could have came in, they would have came in.
Yeah,
right.
You know what I'm saying? So they don't got no warrant.
The
they don't got no warrant for sure. So I did it like Craig. I grabbed a punch bowl, the only clean bowl. Grabbed a punch bowl. Do the rest of the Captain Crunch in that motherfucker. I sat on the couch, and they could. So the living room window is a picture window. You guys know what a picture window is? It's like a big window, right? So there's no curtain. They could see right in. They're
They're
looking
all-
right at me.
You, get on the
They're
ground.
literally as
Yeah.
close as I am to Josh.
Yeah.
Right? They're that's how they're looking at me, right? So they're just like, it's a chick and she's just going like this. There's a dude knocking on the door. Doom. They're like, just open the door. We just want to talk to you. Open the door.
Dang.
Right? I turn on the TV.
Talk to each other, bro.
Like, I'm just like nervous. You know, I'm at the time, you know, I'm about to turn 17, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like nervous and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm eating that shit, turn on the fucking TV. There's nothing on TV.
Trying to ignore it.
It's the 90s, and you know, we only got like
watch
5
enough,
channels.
If I watch enough TV, maybe they'll leave. Yeah.
I don't even
We
see
got
you.
like 5 channels. So they call, right? And I answer the phone like a dumbass, and they start trying to spook me in the phone, like, you got people in the house? How many people you got in the house? So I just hang up on them, and I unplug the phone from the cord. But that's not how you turn off a phone. So when they call back, they got the answering machine. My dad's phone number is in a
And then it hit him.
so they called him, and he came to open the door.
Here he is.
Damn. Did you finish your bowl of cereal?
Nah, I
was
couldn't
that
even
motherfucking
really
big.
eat.
He just ate that much.
Did you leave it for when you got out?
Yeah.
Now they put me in the
Yeah, I
cop
don't
car.
know. You never know. You never know
That
with
shit
food
was
these
small.
days. It might
They
still
put
be
me in
like
the
a
cop
McDonald's
car
sandwich,
and-
blood. Like, you know those McDonald's burgers and shit? Still good?
Yeah, no,
Technically?
they put me. It would have been too soggy anyways. You know how Captain Crunch is.
Yeah.
You eat too much of that shit, it cut the top of your mouth.
I forgot about, man. I remember the cereal shit, but I didn't realize yeah, we've talked about it a million times, but like just banging on the door, like, and just eating your cereal.
Trying to eat cereal.
I was spooked. I ain't gonna have
about to
that.
go to
This is
jail.
not happening. This is not happening. Yeah, burn,
You must have
burn.
pissed them off.
What you got? You got to go on?
Oh man, the only thing, man, I was talking about it earlier is like me and 2 of my boys. They were cousins. My boy Rico, man, rest in peace, and his cousin Chum and shit. And we go to our high school. And we hitting it up, tagging it up and shit. And we're like, you know, running around, separating. We getting ready to leave, and my boy's cousin is right on top of the hill. And right when he gets to the top of the hill, cop grabs him. He tells us, "You guys freeze, don't move." And I look at my boy. He was like, "Fuck," and he's like, "Man, I gotta stay with my cousin." He said, "Run." I was like, "Nah, I'm gonna stay with you." He's like, "Man, fucking run." He goes, man, I said, "Man, I ain't gonna leave you." And Chum was like, "Hey man, get the fuck out of here." He was like, "Run." So I'm like, don't know what to do because I don't want to leave my boys and shit. But they're all telling me to run. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. So I ran.
Oh, you got caught.
Man, fucking nah. So, you know, he stayed with his cousin. So now they have, you know, a bunch of officers over there, and you can hear them running. So there's this place. It was Edison High School. Everybody who's been to Edison knows there's a stairway that goes down to nothing, right? It's just like a little crevice, right? So I go into the little crevice, and I'm standing there against the wall, like hiding. I hear all the cops running around and shit, and hear the dogs. Guy comes, shines a light, doesn't see nothing, he moves on. Right, so I'm just sitting there. I'm like, fuck. About an hour and a half later, another guy comes, shines a light. My toe is sticking out like that much.
Man.
He shines a light on it. He's looking, and he's like,
Hit you with the
"I
big
see
foot.
you. If you don't come out with your hands up, I'm sending the dogs in on you." I'm like, I'm caught.
Send the motherfucker. Gave up and shit.
So yeah, I gave up, man. We went downtown. So we're young.
Why I gotta be tall?
We're 16 and shit, and then fucking so they have us in the interrogating room. All right, well, who did it? I want to know who did it. Your boy already told us, so you might as well tell us.
Why they all say that?
They didn't catch us with nothing
Like
on our
that
hands
works.
or nothing. They were like that. It was like $25,000 worth of damage you did. So if you tell us,
Who's you?
Your boy already told us who did it. So you might as well tell us. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't do shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so he's like, whatever. So they ended up calling my grandma and shit. Well, my grandma was there at the time. And so I'm getting out the same time he's getting out. I'm looking at him like, man, they told me you told. He said, they told me you told. I'm like, well, we must both not have told because we got out this motherfucker. Fuck this shit. So,
Can I tell one more?
Yeah, because that was just
So,
a success story.
these-
That wasn't even funny.
Yeah, no, that was
These are times that
Sports.
people these are times that people actually got arrested. So remember when the homie, I ain't gonna say who, but used to live on Bourbon
Yeah.
with his girl.
Yeah.
Right. So you know how he was on the phone.
Yeah.
Right. He be tripping on the phone. So one of our old friends was hanging out with one of our enemies. Right. A couple of our enemies. You know what I'm talking about? okay, so we were gonna get busy with him. So we told him, pull up over here. We're gonna get busy, right? Remember Slim, my cousin had the thing on his wrist, right? So he couldn't fight, right? So he goes and gets something, right? And everything's fine. He caught his case and dealt with it already. Everything's fine, right? So, so he goes and gets the thing, right? And and I got the other stuff in my pocket, right? So when old boy pulls up, you know what I'm saying? It's probably about like 2-3 minutes woofing on each other, right? Like, what's up, then? What type shit, right? And then police pull up, right? So police pull up, and the homie still, right? My cousin still got the thing, right? Yeah. So they snatch us all up. I got the other part of it in my pocket, and me and the homie who stayed with his girl over there at the time, we in the same cop car, and they got my cousin in the other cop car, right? So he's going, right? He's going, but he can't fight. And you know how Kiefer was? It was all hands. You're chunking him, right?
91?
No, night one.
Oh,
night one is cracking, right?
It's going down,
So I'm trying to go with him, right? So usually the goal is to not go to jail, right? But he can't. There's no way he's just gonna get whooped. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kicking the door. I'm doing all the J-Cash shit, and our brother's doing it with me. You know what I'm saying? And the one time we're actually trying to go to jail, they took the fuck out the thing to my pocket. Right? So I'm thinking I'm going, but they give me the citation, the yellow slip citation.
That was a lottery ticket that I only got once. But people get them in Sacramento. You like, you're good. We already got like 2 or 3 guys here. Fucking show up later or some shit. You be like, damn. Thanks.
Doesn't want to do the paperwork tonight or what?
What the fuck is going on?
I got that shit. It was like a receipt. Like, this is just a receipt. And I was like, I've never got that before. But it was one night we got in the shootout with some fools and shit. We hit the gun.
And I'm not really like that. You know, I'm not really like loud and boisterous type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I stayed doing that.
I turned up in the cop car like
I stayed doing that. I kept going on purpose to keep me out of trouble. I know you all know what that means. I ain't gonna explain it either, but like I stayed like that. But let me think. My funny stories with a couple of our old partners too, and we was at a party all night on the other side of town. So I'm already my feelers are out. So all night I'm just like, yo, y'all got some blow or something? We young, we party though. Nah, I felt weird about it, but whatever, we partying. We get in the car, the police is there breaking up the party. We leaving. We look like we ain't from that side of town. We're not. Boom, they hit us. I already know I got a warrant. I'm a teenager, but still I'm like, hey, whatever y'all got on, they throw it to me because, I'm going to jail no matter what now. I thought it was some weed. Bam, they both hit me with a bag of blow. I'm like, you motherfuckers. I tear both the tops off both right now. I just pour it out of my hand. Go crazy with it. Spit all on the bag, rubber on the floorboard. I'm like, whatever. The police come by. I'm in the back seat. He come by the back seat with the flashlight. Get up to the front. He stops. Come back. Opens the door. I'm like, how you know I got a warrant? How you know I got a warrant? Like, oh, you put a flashlight on me. I had a black shirt on. I'm covered in blow because I just had it on my hand. I mean, covered. This fool stands me, he's laughing. He's like, party time? I was like, a little bit. And he's like, oh, yeah. Like, it took me a minute to realize this shit. I'm in the back of the police car like, oh, he's like, probably need some water, huh? I'm like, yeah, man, this get me to jail. We both had a good time, fuck. That's real shit.
That's gotta be the worst to be high and fucking hold the tank though, bro.
I seen motherfuckers slamming the hold the tank and all kind of shit. Like, I had this in my zipper loop pouch thing. I'm like, well, don't fucking do flash it to some fool. Why would you do that? You gonna be up next 3 days. 2 days later, like, you got any like chocolate? Like, no. Johnny
Ranch
on your side of the door, weirdo.
all in the cantos.
Moral of the story, kids, don't do blow right before you're about to get arrested.
And don't get arrested.
And don't wear a black shirt.
Don't do that. Yeah. Period.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't know how to end this thing, but we appreciate you motherfuckers for tapping in, man.
Right on, man.
Yeah, man.
Right on again,
Facts
fellas.
and
Hey, loose
Terrence
facts.
Joe Bob on the mob, BFD, this motherfucker, and me.
Yes, sir. Sports.
Sports.
Raider Nation gang members. Yes. There you go.
Let's get it. Sports.
All right, man. We about this bitch, man. No
Holla at me when you
paperwork
see me, man.
podcast.
Word up.
Yeah, dopest
get it.
podcast cooking. You know how we do it.
Whip that
Man,
up.
gone. Peace.
Where's gun?